computer music working?
I can barely hear it. I'm about 2 feet from it.
Well, I want to make sure the desktop audio isn't too loud. Sadly, you can hear the music, or sadly,
We're
you
also
cannot
very
hear the
sad.
music.
I'm sad every day in my
Is
existence.
that better? Is that good?
Also, what the heck is Bouncepad TV doing?
Bounce.tv is being supportive of us and our exploits. Oh, that was the wrong one. I didn't know I was controlling it from my phone.
The same volume as you. Yeah, well, I have a very soft voice and she's not talking.
Is that better? I turned it down.
Be louder, Malin.
I'm being loud.
Yes to what? We've asked so
Yes.
many things in the last several minutes.
I appreciate Bouncepad being here to give us stuff. So, yeah.
What?
Is this Elliot actually watching, or is this like someone else on his account?
I thought Dad was Metal fan, so.
that is true. I think so. Anyways, hey.
Why are you doing that while we're on stream? We've been sitting here for like 5 minutes.
Well, I didn't think about it till now. Anyways, here's what's happening. Woo! We are
Not dead.
not dead. We haven't streamed in 95 years because we hate ourselves, apparently.
Then we've been streaming every day.
Yeah.
Is it was just because we hated ourselves? Will you just leave the music?
Sorry, I don't know how to. Anyways, we're opening.
I
cards
can't hear the
today.
music.
Sorry, camera over there. Don't look at the screen. Look at the camera. I know. I want to look at myself all the time.
I'm checking the chat all the time.
We're opening our Fire Emblem Cipher cards today.
You want to explain about that?
Woo! So these are like Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all those fancy cards.
You just say trading cards.
It's it's a TCG trading card game, and this is a limited time run of Fire Emblem is making them called Fire Emblem Cipher, and as far as we know, they're only like in Japanese.
Yeah, they've been running for about 20 sets now. They're going to be going out of print in a little bit, and we just got into them because we realized you could get them in America, and I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Because
we
they're
saw them
only
at the
like
store.
Japanese exclusive, and now we're just going to buy all of them.
Yeah, so today we're opening one of our first packs
This
because
is a booster pack. It has 16.
we're easing ourselves back into streaming because we
Yeah, this
took
isn't
a month off.
This isn't easy. We just set up like way too many
It
equipment
just
that we
took
can
me
kill
like an
ourselves
hour
on.
to try and get this second camera working, and it doesn't even work all the way. But look, 2 cameras and
We
a
always
Sesame
have
Street
2
Band-Aid.
cameras, technically speaking.
True. So this is a just all inclusive pack. It is.
You want me to speak from here?
Hey, I thought I was doing fine, but I guess.
Imagine getting into cars before they take off. That's the best time to do
I
it,
know.
though, because then they're only
That's
going to
what-
raise in value once you can't get more
That's
of them.
why it's kind of weird. We're never on time. We're always behind all the trends. So it's kind of weird that we're actually like not.
Oh, I've known about these.
16 years
I've
behind
known about
the
these
trend
for
already.
years because,
Whack.
like, when I first got into Fire Emblem, that's what I looked at. These things, they have the most beautiful art ever. We got
These
I
clothes-
got a couple in the mail today, so
Well, we're gonna
You
show
kinda
you.
see.
Yeah, show the low. Here,
I just got some of the Norian Royals today, and so I got Elise here.
Spread 'em out.
You should just do
Whoa,
one
this
at a time.
deck.
It's-
Anyways, we're going across, and so we just got this. Actually, while I was setting up the camera, she got these.
So we got Elise. I just bought some of these. We got
These nice
Effie,
lower.
which is her retainer.
Yeah, she's like a
Arthur.
heavy knight. He's awesome.
General.
He's literally like a cartoon character. Ew, no, he's cool.
No, that
hard to
is
see
who
'cause
I
of
think
his
it is. It's
reflection.
because it's face, and that means he's a butt.
Okay. These funny fates. Okay, well.
See, I called it.
Well, I like
called
this
that
game,
one.
so.
Anyway, and we got Leo as a sorcerer, which is pretty cool. He's normally a mage knight, but
I married Leo in my Revelations playthrough.
he's a cool. Why would you burn money? That's pretty much what these
Oh,
are.
he's naked.
How did you stared at it like for
Look.
several seconds? How did you not realize he's in the wrong class?
Tummy.
Because he's a sorcerer.
He's a. I thought this was a Hoshiden unit. Look.
He's no.
No, it's Norian. Look at the.
Look, it's the same exact thing as. It's the same exact thing as he's
Yeah.
in. Odin.
Oh, he's naked. That's my husband, and he's naked. Whoa.
Yeah, see, it's the same outfit.
Couldn't be me. Who'd you marry when you played Fates, Elliot?
And I don't think you played it.
Oh, you didn't play it? That's lame.
Yeah.
This is Niles. He's my favorite character to play in Warriors.
Yeah, well, and that's what we're going to be playing after this. We're going to play a little bit of Warriors. But yeah,
mostly
I
because
didn't even
we're
know who Niles was before Warriors.
I
And she fell in love
didn't.
with him in that game, of all games.
Yeah.
Anyway, and here's Xander. We got right here.
Just letting you know, in the future we're going to be opening. Well, this card pack.
It's hard because these have the plastic covers on, so
yeah,
they're getting
a
serious.
like,
they're getting like a serious glare on them. The actual ones are going to be better.
Yeah. Echoes is better. I was going to say we have
a pack that has echoes in it.
A pack that has Echoes and
we got
Radiant
that
Dawn and
got that a couple
Sacred
days ago.
Stones.
This is Perry right here.
Perry is Xander's retainer.
And Laszlo, who's like Odin and also retainer, but
He's
not from this
also
game.
from what's it
Awakening.
called? Awakening. So
Also a great game.
This guy and this guy are from Awakening.
Yeah. But anyway, that's what the cards look like. We're gonna go. We got a booster pack. Here, hand me the booster pack. I gotta cut the plastic.
Eve's gonna
we
open
got a booster pack. Each of them has 16 packs of cards in it. Each pack of cards has 10 cards in it. So lots of cards. And there are many that have all the different like sources have different focus heroes in them. This one has the focus of Sacred Stones, Three Houses, and Awakening. So I thought it was great because Sacred Stones isn't a focus very often. It's kind of like typings you would have in Pokemon cards. There's different like classifications that Fire Emblem cards come in. And so you have like Awakening, Fates. Well, Fates is actually 2. You have Hoshido and Conquest. Then you have Echoes, Three Houses, the Tellius games, and Marth's games, and Genealogy, I think. And then the last one is literally just like Other, which has Sacred Stones, Blazing Sword, Binding Blade, Thracia, all the other catch-all things that don't fit into any particular thing. So Sacred Stone stuff is hard to find because it's a more minor thing.
Considering how young he looks, I think Laszlo was in Fates before he went to Awakening. It's so hard to see because of the reflective cover. But he looks super, it's like not even...
I'm trying to be so delicate about
He's
opening this box because I don't want to damage the art. Because I'm like, seriously, look at this. Like, they got some great artwork on this.
You can fold it farther away so it can focus, yeah.
They got some great artwork on just the box here.
Well, because most of those characters are from like super old games, so you only have the really old art style of them.
Actually, these are mostly recent games. The oldest game is
Sacred Stones! I'm talking about Sacred Stones!
The oldest one we have is Sacred Stones. Oh, nice.
But, you know, like Marth's original artwork and stuff, it's like, ooh,
so,
girl, you
cool
look
things.
funky.
All the packs in
They're so shiny they are.
This is the reason you get the booster packs as opposed to getting them individually.
We'll show them.
Well, let me start here. Is that you get like a couple of cards come with the booster sets, but they're not actually in a set. They just come as kind of like a promotion for the next pack. So we got
this is the guy from Genealogy.
That's Seliph, and this is Lucina, who are the focuses of the next pack after this. So that's a really nice card, though. I mean, look at that. That's got a nice holographic.
Yeah, you can see the holographic because of the lighting. This one you can see is not holographic.
Well, usually they have one that's based off of their character art, and they one that's brand new. That's a really nice thing. I love Lucina. She's awesome.
Show them the box and show you. Put it on the thing. Don't open it all the way out here. Look.
Well, I don't want to knock the camera over.
Put it in the front. It's fine.
I'm gonna knock.
I didn't set up this camera for you to open it on your lap.
I'm doing that because all the things look the same.
But I like to do. Wait. Just
okay. You're gonna knock it over.
It's fine.
And I'm gonna laugh at you.
It's no. I set this up on purpose so it wouldn't fall over. It's currently on cereal
because I'm gonna
boxes,
need to cut them on my lap unless everyone wants to see paper clippings.
No, you're not gonna cut.
Here's
You can cut them on your lap.
This is the thing I cut.
Go away. I want to show them the cool box.
Your turn.
This is the promotion if you want to see it closer without the shiny on. But now you can see a little bit better that we took off the wrapping. And you see inside it's got like...
Did you move my scissors?
Yes, they're over here because they were in the way. Wow, it's got this nice divider in here.
I was trying to say that each of them has 16 packs in them, so we're going to go through those.
Yeah, just leave the box to the side and take one out at a time.
It's weird.
Yeah. So you can still see the box. It's ambiance. I'm building her.
You keep talking, I gotta cut these things.
Oh. Well.
That's what I was talking to you about.
I'm taking off my jacket now because there's a lot of lights on in this room right now. There's a lot of technology going on.
These things cut so close to the top of the package, and it's kind of weird.
There's actually, I saw when I was watching Pokemon card opening streams, there's, like, someone created a certain device that they use to, open Pokemon cards, like old ones, so you don't ruin the packaging. Because you can actually resell the packaging for a decent price, like probably as much as some of the lower cards go for. And it's like a certain thing that goes in and just opens it so you don't have to cut it. Because when you cut it, it obviously loses a lot of value.
Okay, we got a lot of Three Houses people here. So,
Show them to the camera.
So anyway, first off, we got Dimitri here. I think he's in the second class.
Don't know
I think
who
that's,
he is.
at least I think that is him. Yeah, that's him.
Oops, sorry.
It's hard to tell. Some of these are so stylized, it's hard to tell. Then we got Dorothea here. She's, none of
Hold
these
it
people.
farther back out.
This far?
Like give it to me and
I'm just gonna give it to you. You can just say what it is.
No, you say it is. I'll hold it.
So that's Dorothea. She's from the Black Eagles. We got Pan from Awakening. Turns into a giant demon rabbit. You know her at least, right?
I have not played Awakening, but I do vaguely remember her.
I feel like I showed you her because I was like, hey, look, Awakening. Instead of turning into a dragon, you can turn into a rabbit. Because that's...
She braided her ears into her hair, and I feel like that is painful.
Well, I mean, it's her choice. This is Bernadette. She's a complete shut-in, and, like, the internet absolutely loves her.
She looks like she is cute, but she probably acts like Eevee.
I'm not that bad. Bernadette's, like, is the
Roasted.
next level of, like, restricted. And that's for Sacred Stones card. Garrick right there.
Garrick's mercenaries. He's...
Who I definitely had...
The worst part is I called out here for the camera to focus. Woo.
I think it's better you hold it closer.
No, because look how blurry it gets. You know what I'm doing. I played with this camera for like an hour. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Till I'm out here and kind of out of the light.
Okay.
You can pass it in front of the camera because my hand's already up here.
Yes, is that... I think that's Gregor from Awakening. He's with this girl, Naui, who's the dragon girl from Awakening. You know,
Why are her boobs almost out?
Well,
she looks like she's 9 and her boobs are out.
Well, that actually is literally the entirety of her character. Is everyone's like, you're so young. And she's like, yeah, I'm thousands of years old. So I got them married.
My boobs are out.
I thought it was cute. But I mean, it makes sense, kind of. Okay, this is Cormag, I believe, from Sacred Stones. You go. He tries to kill you because he thinks he killed your brother, and someone else killed his brother.
He tries to kill you because he thinks you killed his brother?
Yes.
Okay, the first time you said it, it sounded like he tries to kill you because you think he thinks he killed.
This is one of the professors from Three Houses.
Wow, if
she's
thought
awesome.
The other boobs were bad. Wait till you see these.
It's a choice. She's great.
It's like Professor McGonagall,
if you
but
could
young
combine
also
kind of,
boobs.
you know, Persona.
No.
If Persona 5, you idiot.
Never heard.
If you
of it
could
before.
combine like Kawakami and Oya into the same person, that's what she would be.
She's got Oya's hair.
Because she's definitely of the kind of half put together, but also kind of, you know, cool, laid back sort of teacher. But she's usually getting drunk and usually trying to get together with people, and it doesn't very much work out for her. But she's pretty cool. I thought she was awesome.
Good thing she's a teacher.
Oh no, she's great. It's funny when, especially if you're playing in this as a female, and the last support is like ranting about how much men suck, and I'm just like, you know, it's cool. This is I don't remember what their names are, but there's always an original. There's always an original character in every one of these packs that are just for Cipher. I don't remember what her name is, but that's what she is. I could read the thing.
Them, like, right here.
I could read like a thing, but it's all in Japanese, so I don't know what their names are besides out of my own memory.
And for Elliot, who I'm sure wondered, based off our last camera, no, we can't zoom in this camera because it's a webcam. Does not have the potential to zoom. Trust me, I've been sitting here trying to figure it out.
Like, look, they got like an inch worth of like plastic.
Hold it like
I'm just showing for. This is like an inch of plastic before you hit the cards.
It's flat against the cards. We should try opening them a second. Well, let me try one. You cut up the next one. I'll try to open this one.
We got plenty of it, so don't worry about that too much.
It's like opening an impossible bag of chips.
Well, I beat you in the speed category. How are you doing otherwise?
Try to figure the best way to do it without breaking it and hurting it. I think from the bottom is going to be the best, actually.
Okay, we can do it from the bottom, that's fine.
I did it!
Cool.
Well, I ripped it a little.
I
only ripped it a little bit like this. I wanted to go flat across the bottom. I think we should cut them from the bottom, because there's like 0% plastic. And
we're probably going to get some repeats in this, because obviously we got a lot of packs here.
Yeah, you cut it from the bottom so you don't cut off Ephraim's hand.
I can do that.
Alright, go ahead, you can show yours, and I'll show mine.
So, gosh, this guy's...
Yeah.
I believe this is Caspar is his name. I don't. He's from Black Eagles, I think. I'm trying not to hit the table.
You can hit the table, but you're nowhere near. Just lean it a little bit.
So,
yeah.
He's like a fighter, I believe. I didn't play that path yet. I've only played Golden Deer so far, so I haven't.
Golden Deer.
He's the best. I love Claude. Anyway,
I'm a Claude.
one of our favorites, Henry, right here, the best Dark Mage ever. Just besides Noel. Noel's the best Dark Mage otherwise. I love this dude so much. It's only because of how insane he is.
The interesting thing for me is seeing them in this like stylized art style, and I don't recognize over half of them. Even people that I've known and I've played a bazillion games with, I don't recognize them just because I'm like, they look so good.
Some of the artwork is like so old that when they update it, you're like, who even is this lovely person?
There's such a difference seeing between the 3D model and
got Marianne right here. She actually is from the Golden Deer. I love her. She has this whole
farther back. No,
farther?
back. No, like
this is why you need to hold them.
Hold it like here.
This is
why
you're
holding it right now.
That's why I'm just gonna keep handing them to you.
No, it hurts my shoulders.
But so she's pretty cool, and that she has this whole like beast bloodline thing. So she assumes that she's a monster, and she wants to be a light priestess. So you're kind of like, okay, cool. And you have the whole thing where she has to essentially go beat like the beast thing that she's the bloodline of, and it's like, hey, what's up? And gives her a sword, and that's 3 houses for you. So this is
back
here.
Lean forward.
Are you sure you don't want to do this?
Because I don't want to do all of them because it hurts my shoulders. I already told you that.
I'm just saying that you guys.
No, instead of
if
sitting,
you want to keep,
you're sitting
keep
here
correcting.
And you're like,
you can lean forward and correct me, or you can lean forward and hold it.
No, just put it. See this black empty space right there? Yeah.
This is weird for me to hold too, because I'm like literally reaching across the table.
Yeah, so it just means you won't talk as long about each character.
Okay, we're gonna go faster then.
That's in your opinion.
This is Ines from Sacred Stones. Weirdest hair color ever.
Yeah, it's like a yellowy blue green.
This is the same extra character from the other pack. She's just in a different position. You can look at her right there. And then from Manuela, where'd you put her?
In there. I'll organize them later.
Well, we're gonna have a lot of cards, so you might want to start organizing as we go.
No.
And this is Petra. She's a rough, wild person.
This is somebody I don't know.
That's Astrid.
This is a girl. She's got some horses in the background.
She can be Pegasus Knight. That's
what
I made her into.
Some hair.
And our holographic for this pack is Tana, which is pretty cool. She's Ines' sister.
Yeah, pull the Ines out again.
Right there. Totally related. Definitely look totally like they came from the same house.
Hold them right here in this nice black space so you can see it's in there in focus.
You got the next pack?
Yes.
We'll start showing it off.
Yep. Chill, dude. Here's some girl with a pink braid.
That's Petra again.
Don't know who she is.
This one right here.
Doesn't mean I know her, just because she showed me another picture.
Well, I'm showing you a picture.
Here's a little guy. I think this is Ewan.
Yeah.
He's from Secret Stones. He's a little magic user. He's a little boy. A little boy with red hair. Here is a girl with short yellow hair.
That's Leonie.
And a spear.
She's
got a nice little thing wrapped around her waist, and she's killing a knight. Very regal.
She's actually an archer, so it's kind of interesting that she's with a lance.
Okay, that's really weird.
Oh, they have bow knights.
Here is Lissa, looking very cute. There's a very stylized Crom in the background. You can't really see his eyes because he doesn't really have any. There's just like little dots on his face.
Stylized dots.
He's very cute. Lissa looks very cute. Now, I do know her because she's from Awakening. I know her from playing Warriors. Here's an archer. So I already like him because he's an archer. I have no idea who he is. His hair looks like a helmet.
I believe.
He's got a hair helmet.
Yeah, I don't actually know nothing about him. I just know he's from the Blue Lines path, but he was the one person who, in his original introduction, had no strong traits I latched onto. That's Franz, I believe.
Franz from
He's
Secret Stone.
Seth's protege. He's a cool dude.
Little guy. Old evil man.
That's Hanuman. He's the other professor. Like, it's you, Byleth, Hanuman, and Manuela all go over the 3 houses. So he's the opposite to her.
He looks very evil.
They bicker like a married couple all the time. Just, there's not a single time that they can't stop talking bad about each other.
Here's some pretty lady
That's Selena.
casting on a horse. You guys need to put more tags in your streams to get more passerbys. I don't know how to do that. So that's. But hit me up if you know how to do that, and then I will do that, because you guys get like
don't you
hundreds
just
of viewers
enter
per
under
stream, and I
tags,
don't know.
Fire Emblem trading cards, so on and so forth?
Why don't you do it? I don't know how.
You're closer to the keyboard.
You could have said something when I was setting up the stream. It looks like Cordelia in the shiny. It's either
Yeah, I think
Cordelia
that's her as a dark flyer.
or it's
because she looks
her,
like she.
it's the kid that's supposed to be her.
No, but
which
this doesn't have fates in it, so it'd have to be. It's Awakening. It looks like she's a dark flyer because it looks like a Black Pegasus in the back.
Good. How do I do?
Go into the settings.
No, you keep talking. I will figure it out.
Okay.
It's
You
my job.
said.
You didn't help earlier. You keep looking at cards.
This Ferdinand. It's from Black Eagles, I believe. Ephraim. He's one of the Lord's Sacred Stones. He's also in the box, which is pretty cool. Ilgard, also very popular. There's the Lord of Three Houses. Another Caspar. We're gonna have to organize these.
Anyway.
Female Robin. Electric stuff.
Very fancy.
Another Tana in a different position. Kind of like that, actually. I like the kind of distressed look she's got going on there. Just another of the Warrior, Petra. Can't see what I'm doing. Got another one of Libra. Because for some reason they always have like a holy dude in at least half of the Fire Emblem games that looks like a woman, and it's the entire point of their character. They have Libra, they have Lucius. You can make an argument for any of the Herons in Path of Radiance, either Raphael or Raisin, just because they just look... or Sephirin. Sephirin's the really big one. When he showed up in Path of Radiance, we thought we were helping a female monk, not a guy. And then when they referred to him by he, we were just very confused. That be how it is sometimes. And we got another one of Garrick. I don't know if this is the same as the one we got before. And
No,
the
it's
holographic
different.
from this one is Mercedes, who's from the Blue Lions. I recruited her in the Golden Deers, though, because I thought she was cool. I'm gonna start organizing these.
Open another one and I'll organize the next one.
Well, I can't see what I'm doing, so... Anyway. Holographics and stuff like that. So far, though, not a ton of repeats, though. I'm just gonna try and sort them out. So we got 3 houses, Sacred Stones. So, try and get those at least sorted out. And Awakening. Not a ton of Awakening cards yet, actually. Some repeats, but not a ton of them. Actually, main thing I want to get out of this is Sacred Stones, because that was my first game, and it's still one of my favorites. It's a fun game, even if it's a little bit more on the easy side, but it's got just a very fun story, in my opinion. Those two, that guy, her.
Okay, thanks. How do the tags look? I tried to put on some. You obviously can't see them, so.
Okay.
Duh.
I separate them out by game.
I'm just gonna start laying them out really nicely. You go ahead.
Well, just make sure that you have the duplicates directly on top of each other, because we're going to run out of room if we put them all next to each other.
And they're gonna be in a cute little fan, don't worry, I got it.
We got so many more cards to open.
That is okay. That's just what
You're going to run out of
here
table space.
for. Don't worry, I work on that little tiny table in the library and I fit 6 different art studios in there. So I'm very good at
We're
space
probably going to have like
management.
160 cards here, so yeah.
I'm very good at space management, do not worry.
So, this is Annette. She's best friend of Mercedes, I believe. So I saved Mercedes, but I didn't save Annette, so I don't know. I didn't feel bad about it, but that's just
Why? I thought you just said those are best friends.
Well, that's the thing, is like I thought Mercedes was cool, but I just never got to know Annette, so I was kind of like, okay, cool.
Oh, I thought you like hated Annette.
She
for
wasn't
some
in my
reason. You're like,
house.
I guess she's dead.
She was in my house, and so I took
Get on my
Mercedes, and she survived.
Is her name Mercedes or Mercedes or
That's what they say, Mercedes.
Mercedes?
Yeah.
Okay, you just said it like 3 different times, so I didn't know like what her name was. I thought it was Mercedes, and you were just saying it weird.
Well, you can say it either way, but some people get touched by that.
No, just choose one and go with
Tharja,
it.
if you are in Fire Emblem, you should know who she is. Oh, here's Clyde. He's the leader of the...
Of course, the card is just her whole boobs.
That's how she rolls. Or at least that's what the internet likes. But I got Clyde, who's the leader of the Golden Deer. Also cool too. Okay, so interesting thing here. So this is Kyria. She's from Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Which we're going to be playing soon.
We'll be playing that after we play Warriors.
Yeah. Her Mirages are essentially like Personas are in the Persona games. They're like extra dimensional beings that you can fight with and they turn into weapons. But hers is actually Tharja, so fun stuff right there. I just like how stylized they are.
I like how Tharja doesn't have a face. She looks like a Digimon.
Yeah, I'm trying to get so you can kind of see her because she's not the main focus of the picture, but she's pretty cool. They can class up too, which is pretty nice. So I'm guessing that counts as an awakening card. That's why it's in the set. Got another of the Tana that we had before. Different one of Edelgard this time. She's pretty cool. I just haven't played her story yet. I literally got to like chapter 3. That was as far as it went. Got another Cormag. This one's Dimitri in his regular outfit. Oh, cool. I got the holographic of Lucina, which is pretty cool. I really like that. She just looks really cool to me. I just like her design. It's just got a very, like, blue glows look really good on some characters.
Yeah, I don't know why Lucina's outfit works so well. Because she's just another blue-haired protagonist with a sword, but somehow it's like, oh,
it works.
She's so pretty.
I think the dark colors just somehow work for her. And the fact that, you know, she's masquerading as a dude for half the game, so...
Love
you
to
know.
see it.
And she pulled it off better than he did, so... But that's fine. Mark was young. This one's stuck in a corner, and that's annoying.
I'm sorry.
Well, we got so many of these cases, I don't care if we kill one of them.
This is just our nerdy obsession.
Yeah, I know. This might be the most boring thing in the world to some people right now, but...
Well,
this
luckily
is
there's no people here right now.
Exactly! That's the best part!
So, like, I'm not really worried about being entertaining because we're just opening
So
cards.
anyway, this is Raphael. He's the, from the Golden Deer, and his thing is he eats a lot.
Well, yeah, I couldn't tell.
He looks super strong, though. He's an awesome brawler.
He looks like the ghost from Luigi's Mansion.
But he's really not very smart, but he's so earnest. Like, if you can imagine, like, Ferdinand the Bull, that's Raphael. He's an awesome dude. I love him. All his supports were just so wholesome, because he just means so well, but he's very much just a country boy. I think this one's also Cordelia. Hers are really hard to tell, because they're not, like, in her natural class. Yeah, I don't know what the heck she's holding.
What is she holding?
It looks like I don't know if that's a bow or
party
just a...
spear.
Yeah, party spear.
Party spear. Is it a bow?
I don't know.
No, that's not a bow. There's no drawstring.
Two-sided lance, I guess.
It's not even a lance. It's like not even the length of her body.
I don't know what the heck that's supposed to... See, some of these
are
stylized and it's like, cool. Other ones are just like, I don't know what's going on in this picture.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Felix.
He looks nice.
He's part of like the trio with Astrid, and we'll see if we find him here. And they're all like childhood friends of Dimitri. And he like constantly goes on about how he hates him, but he doesn't really. It's just one of those...
He's got a crush on him?
No, it's just, you know how tough guys have to be tough. It's kind of like Gladion, honestly. Where he's just like, I can't admit to being your friend. I only care about swords skills.
Shout out to my boy Gladion.
Definitely, his thing with him in like Bernadette is just so funny because he doesn't know how to deal with her and she's terrified of him, so it's just lots of screaming and running away.
3 houses has gotta be hard, because you're taking one entire cast of Fire Emblem characters, which is already a lot, and then multiplying it 3 times, right?
Well, I mean, you can have all of them in one house besides the lords and their aides.
So it's more like Revelations versus, like, Awakening times 3? Like, where you have 2 entirely separate parties, and...
Yeah, because there are characters that will appear in every pathway, or won't appear in every pathway, depending on your choice. But
I just feel like that's a lot of characters to have if you're playing 3 different passes of one game.
It's like Fates in the fact that it has like that many characters and they just go off their separate ways depending on where you choose to go. Here we have Cormag in his base class. The other ones he was promoted, but it's just him. He got a nice scar. This makes him look extra.
Oh, his scar's under this eye. It's super hard to see. I had to look for it too.
Okay, this is Gilliam right here. I think he's a general. Because, you know... Also, I always have to think about, like, how do you get that many arrows in a solid plate shield? I just have to think about it. This, I think, is Libra, who looks more feminine than he did in the last one. No, this is Libra. That's a... And the funny thing is that...
Is it Libra or is it Libra?
Libra.
Libra? Like the star sign?
They say Libra, last thing I remember.
Libra's cool with me. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. So.
I don't know. I played it once and then I lost the cartridge. So...
What game is that?
Awakening.
Oh, okay. I really thought this was from Three Houses. I was like,
No. No, he's,
Can you marry him?
Yes, you can, because he's a guy.
I will be marrying him.
But that was the thing.
Oh, but you always marry Crom.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that was the funny thing when Crom recruited him. He's like, I'm happy to have a priestess of mine. He's like, actually, I'm a dude. And Crom's
Who was like
okay.
this in Path of Radiance and Secret... Path of Radiance, it was like...
It was Sephirin.
Sephirin. I was like...
We thought
there was someone who was a girl that everyone thought was a girl, so he's like, I am a boy.
Lucius is from Blazing Sword. And he looks very much like a girl. If we ever find a card of him.
I think maybe it was Lucy's. It was someone that, like, they mentioned many times that they thought was a girl. It was definitely a healer.
Soren was 12.
Definitely a healer, though, so it's probably Lucius. That sounds right.
Yeah, Lucius is a light mage, and so is, Libra's a war monk, and then Sephirin was also a light mage. So we got another one, Edelgard. Another one of Dimitri. Oh, here's Emerin. That's Crom's older sister, who used to be the Exalt. She's
and then
really
she
cool.
died, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
And
Lucius. This is Lucius. I don't know if you can see my phone. Oh, that's terrible.
That's what I'm saying. When we find a card of him, find one with the black background then.
I'm just gonna turn on my brightness.
It's hard to see.
That's Lucius.
He's a nice guy.
Very feminine.
He's definitely in a relationship with another guy. Just saying.
And I love
like, people go on about Ike and Soren, I'm like, you should see Raven and Lucius. That was the original gay couple.
Raven?
Raven and Lucius. Yeah.
Who's Raven?
He was a lord. Originally, his house got destroyed. His
it?
name was originally Raymond. And then he went and saved Lucius, who was in some really bad situation. I don't know how, but assuming he's a guy that's usually mistaken as a girl. I'm assuming it might have been really bad. And he saved his life. And Lucius essentially just kind of was with him ever since. I mean, he was kind of using him to get more confident, because Lucius had some serious confidence issues. Like, literally, it's like... I could feel the gay vibes coming off of that one. And more so than I could with Ike and Soren. I don't think they couldn't be a couple, but it's more like I don't feel romantic vibes coming off of them at
I
all.
don't feel the romantic vibes coming off that game.
Yeah, just in general. There are a lot of shippings I would have.
I don't see anyone coming out of that game.
Except for Naxala and Leanne.
Yes.
They are definitely
and maybe Alincia.
We got Ines as our holographic for this one.
Ines, my boy!
We got him and his sister. Awesome. I can't see.
Yeah.
No, but, that was the thing, is that,
I love archers. Let me tell you a thing. You can't say the S word that means, that you are in love with them on Twitch anymore, because they banned it, but that is me.
The thing that your, Phoenix calls you?
Yes, simply.
You simply?
But without the the adverbial ending.
Okay, so we got another one, Ephraim.
Ephraim.
Yeah, that's dumb. They call it like that in church sometimes, and it annoys me. Another Felix. Another Ferdinand. We'll go a little faster when we get these doubles. Another Pan. I actually got her married to Libra. It was pretty cool.
I would get him married to me.
Well, actually, the reason... Because they were both... I wanted to get her kid, and they were, like, one of the few left. And so I caught them. And it was actually kind of cool, because then she was getting in fights with people who were making jokes about him being, you know, looking like a girl. And he's like, you shouldn't have done that. He's like, it's okay, they didn't need the front teeth anyway. And I'm just like, this woman's awesome.
Who's that guy?
This is Franz in his first class and his second class.
2 Franzes.
Yeah, I think we already got the first one.
2
Oh, here. We got male Byleth. Honestly,
Blith?
Byleth is one of the characters, like, I like male Robin more, I like female Corrin more, but Byleth was a character that, like, when it just showed, like, you knew there was going to be a female version, but when you saw just the male version, I'm like, even that looks nice. I would play as that guy. I play as a guy or a girl. But it's like, everyone else, I'm like, no, I only ever play as female Corrin, or I only play as, well, I mainly play as female Robin, but I acknowledge male Robin as the canon one. But I'm like, I like both versions of Byleth. They both look awesome. Got another one of Selena here, and for the holographic, we got next class of Bernadetta.
Who? Bernadetta?
Yeah.
Hmm.
She's the one that's told Shut-In that you made fun of me about. You know?
Yes. Face is so warm. I'm so tired. It's like I'm playing D&D.
You want to cut these open while I'm doing this?
Okay. Scissors in the box, please. Thank you, ma'am.
Anyway, so we got Marianne again.
Ooh, ASMR.
That's just weird. ASMR always is kind of a creepy thing to me, honestly. Oh, got some nice ones in this one. So, got Marissa, who's from Sacred Stones, and is the second from 9 you get. Joshua's first, and he's definitely better, but she's also really cool. She's part of Garrick's Mercenaries as well. Got another one, Petra. This is Ignatz. He's actually Raphael's best friend.
Who's Raphael?
Dude that eats a lot. And he wants to be an artist, but he doesn't think that that's a sustainable career, so he's trying to become a knight.
Interesting.
And so, but he's a really good artist, so it's kind of like your whole thing is like being like, dude, follow what you like, and everything else will fall in line. And also, we're in the middle of a war, so if you survive this far,
So also maybe
do
fight
what you
'cause we're in
love.
a war.
But he's cool. I turned him into, I don't know if I turned him into a mage, and he was meant to be an archer, but this is Tharsha again. But I don't remember why I originally turned him. Got Franz again. Well, this is a different version of Marissa than the other one. You see right there. She's slicing in the opposite direction.
Good one, Evie. Oh, girl, why did you start layering these so weirdly?
Because I can't see half the
You gotta
table.
layer them closely.
I can't see half the table. This is Hubert, who is Eilgard. Hubert. He's a dark mage. Who's Eilgard's confidant. He's as creepy as he looks, but that's kind of his appeal. This is actually Tharsha's upgraded form, because in
She looks awesome.
Tokyo Mirage sessions, they can change class. Kind of like how Persona find their final form, and so this is one of her change class options, which is really cool looking. I never got that far in the game before I lost the game. Literally the entire Wii U and the game.
Yeah, not just the fight. It's not like we lost the fight, we lost the actual disc.
Yes.
I don't remember if it was a cartridge
That's
or
why
a
we
disc.
had. That's why we had to get the remake one. But I'm like, I didn't actually get to the point where I could change her class, but I always thought it was cool. And then this is Gregor again. This is why I got them married, because they always, their support talked about, she would go into the battle as a giant dragon, and he would ride her on her back, and then they would fight together and destroy a lot of enemies. And it was just so cute. I had to get them married.
That is very cute.
That's why I got them married, because it was just adorable. And I love it, because that's how all the Maneki are in, like, all the of Awakening. You get 2, I think. Exception of Tiki, because she's grown up, so it's a little bit different. But, like, they're all like, yeah, I can go and cause a lot of destruction. It's gonna be great. And you're just like, yeah, you do that. Good job. You got,
Yeah, these are ready to go.
Okay, thank you.
I'm a master cutter, master scissor.
You are good with
Person.
knives. Anyway, let's see. So we got another one of Bernadetta. I guess another one of Crom with Emerin. That's nice. Looks good in that one. I like that.
Emeren's a cool name.
Oh, this is a nice. This is Byleth as
Make
like
sure when you place them, don't make
war. I
place them
can't
really
can't reach that side of the table.
I'm just
So-
coming off, I'm down.
This is Byleth. I think his war. You can see he has the Crater Sword there. That's actually pretty cool. Like I said, I think male Byleth looks just as cool as female Byleth. Just because they both have a lot of just style.
It's the face.
There's just something
The
about
fact that
them.
the face is
Edelgard.
practically the same, I think that's what makes it.
And they both have this sort of intensity about them that's just really, really cool. I love Byleth.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we got Gaius. His
What day is
thing,
today? Tuesday.
yeah.
Sorry.
His thing is that he's sweet obsessed. So when you try, you know, most of the time you recruit a thief and they're like, okay, pay me off and I'll join you. His was like, yeah, Crumb dropped a bag of candy that Lissel gave to him that he hadn't gotten rid of yet. And he's like, sure, hand it over. I'm yours. And you're just like, okay.
You're like, this is kind of weird. And then, fun fact also, he is
literally carries
one of the
lollipops
other
in his
characters
things.
who is available as a child in Fates. He is Saizo's son. I forget his name.
That's so
But
weird
he was
to me.
like, I don't want to be a Saizo, because Saizo's like their family name. And it was a stupid plotline. Which is saying
The
a
fact
lot,
that they
considering
had-
the fact that I like Saizo.
The fact that they had reincarnations in the kids was the most annoying thing in the world.
Yep.
Because they had him, which is Gaius. They had Rajat, who's based off of Tharsha, and I'm kind of like, why her? Of all things. She's the only gay option in Fates, which was just a travesty considering Soleil existed, and she was an original character, not in reincarnation. And then there's Caldori, who was Cordelia, but I didn't... Oh, that's nice. I didn't think much about Cordelia in the first place. Okay, we got another one of Gilliam. This is the dude in his second class. He becomes a knight. It's a cool dude also. I think this is Caspar again. Again, there are some people in the Blue Lions and the Black Eagles I just don't remember at all. This is the original character again, so I don't know where we're putting these ones right now, but we'll put her over there. And then this is Dorothea again. It's pretty awesome. She's got a lot of flair. Like, she's a big fan of Memoir, because they're both, like, you know, performers of sorts that are also magic users. So she was a big fan of hers. It's pretty cool. She's also, I believe she's one of the gay options.
Cool.
Yeah, I think she's cool. So we got another Leone. You're gonna have to readjust these, they look weird. So, another Robin.
Keep layering them. Actually, I started a second layer with the weight hammer, so you will have to hand those to me.
Got another Dorothea in her base class. She has a nice hat, though. I like her hat. Another Ewan.
I started a second layer of these two, so just hand them.
Another Raphael. Oh, cool. We got, how do we pronounce it again?
Latrell?
Lairchel? I don't know.
Lairchel? LaRachel.
Pretty much.
To be honest, how we originally pronounced it was Latrell, but I don't think that's correct. It's probably like Larchel.
Names that have apostrophes next to a singular letter are so confusing.
You gotta layer these just closer. See, like that.
Well, you want to do that.
Well, it's hard to do when you have a ton of cards in already.
We're just going for, like, slightly stylish.
I'm just saying this for space saving.
There you go. Anyway, I think this is Marianne. It's hard to tell from the angle, but she's the only one that wears a hat like that, so I'm gonna assume that's her. Here's Crom in his second class, which is pretty cool.
We do be getting a lot of 3 houses. So.
Yep, we are. Here's Ewan in his second class, or just a different pose. And this is his sister, Tethys.
She's so pretty.
She's cool. She honestly, in style, looks a lot like Titania from Path Reigns. I think it's just the hair, but I always thought they looked a lot like.
Well, they will have long red braids, so makes sense.
Yep. So we got another one of Dedue. He also did not a lot of gardening, so I do remember seeing him in that place all the time. This is Lysithea. She got experimented on, so she has white hair and she might die at any moment.
Same. Oh, that's the girl I just pulled right here.
Oh, cool.
Here, take her.
That girl.
And then I got Ines.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Love
then
him.
we have... I don't remember which... Honestly, I'm trying to forget which ones we already got. We're gonna have to compile this all later.
Cat lady.
That's Mercedes.
She has some cats.
She does have cats.
Dweeb boy, who is
Ignatz.
a dweeb.
He's cool.
Sarja, who has her boobs out.
That's you.
Tana.
We got a lot of that one.
Strong guy, who is man who is strong. Here you go.
This to do again.
Blue-haired anime character.
Caspar.
Looks like Crom.
That is Crom.
Cool. He's got a cape.
Crom is awesome because of the fact that, like, he literally enters battle and his cape just starts flopping in the wind, even there's no wind. And then when he ends,
but this time as naked.
Oh yeah, Raphael is a pugilist or something like that. I don't remember what the class is because that was the game they put back in the melee attack, which is the best because it means you can literally certain classes can literally just go in with no weapons and just start punching the enemy, and I love that.
Let's keep going.
Cormag, right there. Dimitri again. Another one, Akuria. Ash, I believe. Kanamon. Oh, this is different. This is Claude in his first form. We have him in his upgraded form. That's him normally. He's cool too. I love that whenever he starts combat, he's always twirling his arrows like he has something better to do than be in combat. He's a great dude. Oh, and this is Myrrh. She's the first Maneki I knew, and I'm like, I love her design the most because it was the most draconic. Like, Like the other
I'm
ones,
gonna start pulling out doubles we know.
like the ones like Awakening, it was kind of like a seahorse sort of thing. I'm like, I like the fact that hers like looked like a full-on dragon. It wasn't bipedal or anything, just a dragon, legitimate dragon. Oh, here, this is Dimitri. This is Dimitri after the time skip. So let's just look at this for a moment. So,
there's a time skip in that game.
yes, it's a 3 or 5 year time skip. So you can see time has changed the lords a lot.
He lost his eye. He looks like Thor.
He actually does look like Thor.
There's 2 more guys I think we already have.
We're gonna have to check into that.
Here you go. Here. And you ones we've already seen before. Friends. This guy who's blue. Creepy guy again.
Hubert.
Yeah.
Got another Byleth, male Byleth,
Girl in purple.
whatever that is. We got Henry. Got another one, Claude.
This one. Shiny.
Oh, that's Hilda. That's Claude's second. She's extremely lazy.
Honestly, same.
No, she's intelligently lazy, where she will always super praise people in order to get them to do stuff for her. So she's like intelligently crazy. So you can't, not crazy. She is a little crazy. Intelligently lazy. So you kind of have to appreciate her for that. This Libra again. Did we? I don't know. If we have the regular male Byleth or not, but there he is. Another Claude. Another E1. And this is Marissa right here, and she looks nice. I wish she had that outfit in the game. It's just got this very samurai-looking aesthetic, and I love it.
Okay, here are these.
Oh yeah, here. See? This is Pan in her beast form. She's literally a demon rabbit, and I love it so much. Because someone decided, like, yeah, we've had tigers, we've had lions, we've had cats, we've had wolves, we've had...
Get a bunny!
Yeah, let's have a bunny. Someone's gonna figure that.
Who's gonna stop us?
So, here's Felix in his second class. This is Leonie in her second class. She was a bow knight. That was her thing. She was an archer, but she turned into a bow knight. You could turn the Three Houses people into whoever you wanted. But they had, like, ones that they were meant to be as, kind of. So those would have their natural outfits in them. It's Claude again.
Tanker, we've been with
cool.
for an hour.
Wow, that's nice looking Felix right there. Another one of male Byleth. I don't know that girl, I honestly. Here's Ignatz in his second class. He's a cheerful dude. I think this is a Versa, but she's normally all in black. So it's kind of hard to tell because she's in white here. But she's normally a dark flyer. So I'm assuming this is the timeline with her and the Evil King guy weren't bad. Because that happened at some point. I don't know. Again, I don't know the post-game a lot from the in-game. I don't know who this guy is at all. I'm going to be honest. The color makes me think it's someone who goes with Sacred Stones, but I don't know who that guy is at all. Just an armored dude. Oh, and this is Astrid. See, I told you she has the Pegasus Knight thing. She's cool. I liked her because she was like my one flying unit, because there's like no really good flying people for the Golden Deer's Pass, so I got her just because I needed a better Lancer. Is that all our packs?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. $70 well spent.
$70 in.
Well, we have 160 cards on the table right now, so I mean, that has to be worth something, right? Now we gotta assemble them back into a pile. Although a pretty good spread. I mean, there's not anyone I don't know besides the original characters that are only for the Cipher sets. So that's the thing I liked about this box as far as just... And also, getting these boxes, we're going to get a lot of repeats. But it was nice that we got some, like, pretty much everyone I could name.
Yeah.
Which isn't going to be for all of them, because some of them will be Genealogy, some of them will be Binding Blade, and just games I've not played before. Because I don't play the ones in Japanese. Because honestly, the story is important to me, and it is to everyone. But it is important to me.
I would, but...
I can find fan things, but honestly, also sometimes I'm like, older games just are slow sometimes for me. And I have so many games to play. So, it's kind of like, do I spend time doing this one game that I'm just going to beat myself over the head with, or do I want to go and play Persona 5, you know?
Persona 5, homie. So here's the haul for today. We got the... Whoops, the big old Fates pack. And the nice loaders. The 2 guaranteed cards, Lucina and what's his face from the thing. And we got 9,000 Secret Stones cards.
We got even more Three Houses cards.
I just scoop these out delicately. Yeah, I am kind of shocked actually at how many Three Houses cards we got.
Well, I mean, they're the most popular game right now.
So here's our Secret Stones pack.
You want to hand me? I'll put them over next to the box.
Thick. Well, I want to compare sizes of. I think we got the least Awakening cards, maybe.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We got some really nice holographic stuff. Even if we got a bunch of repeats, we got some really nice holographics.
Oh, then we can always just take the repeats and just put them out there on the internet for other people to buy. Or we can wait 2 years. No, you can wait 2 years and sell them for 3 times the price.
Yeah, you know we're not gonna do that.
Here's this
we're just
girl,
too lazy for that.
Booby girl on top.
I think that's a Versa. I think that's a Versa. She's a dark flyer, but she's all in white there, and I don't know why.
She's cool.
She was essentially like.
She looks very evil.
Well, let me put it this way: she's the way people want Camilla to be, as far as just being dark and seductive and wanting to like go after you. While Camilla is distinctly different in terms of her
like my boobs may be big, but so is my heart.
Yeah, about the same size. Well, that's the thing I like about her is that like, yeah, you can. She could have been the seductive character, but she isn't. She's very family
I'm glad
focused.
she's not, because that would have been so just stereotypical.
And terrifying. I love that. Who doesn't want an older sister that's terrifying? I mean, really, to be entirely honest, you would, because you want someone who would protect you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're in somewhere like Nor. Because that country has so many issues.
Yeah, you can see on the back. I don't know exactly how to spell Cipher, if they spell it with a Y or with an I, so... Whoops.
I think it's with I don't know. We're also looking at stuff in another language, so there is that too.
Yeah, all the cards are in Japanese, like 100%. So I have no idea what they say.
So for the games that we don't know of, I'm going to have to look up and see who they are.
Cool. There's these. Look, our 3 houses is definitely the size.
It's like twice the size of the other 2 decks.
Thank you. That's a lot of not Pokemon cards. That's a lot of Fire Emblem cards.
No, like this is the deck of both combined.
Yeah, we just bought them.
And this is the deck of just 3 houses alone. They're almost the same size. We got a lot of 3 houses cards, which is fine because I love 3 houses. You're gonna have to play that soon.
Our smallest stack by far. Sorry. Fates. Tiny. Tiny. And now.
Go ahead.
I can do a quick transition so we can play some Fire Emblem Warriors. Keep on that Fire Emblem track. I can do that.
We'll play some games, shout at people, probably diverge off into some topic that's not Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
you know how it goes.
You may just discuss how's your life been, Evie. Let us know while I tear down this entire setup.
I want to play Portal at some point.
We'll talk about that. How's Portal been going?
Well, no, I never played that game, and I feel kind of embarrassed as a nerd to the fact I never played it, nor have I ever watched it until like maybe like the week after Christmas of this year. And like it's one of the most prolific games, like it's like BioShock or like Journey. It's one of those games that just was small sleeper hits that just took fandoms by storm in terms of its memes. Like, I mean, who doesn't know the cake is a lie? Like, really. And like I knew about it. I knew there's portals in terms of like there's a blue and an orange portal, and you're constantly being, I don't know, almost killed by an evil robot computer thing. And like that was literally all I knew about the game. And then like Jacksepticeye did it, so I just was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this because I need some in the background. And I ended up watching it more than I was working, so I had to turn it off. But I'm like, this is oddly entertaining, and I think it's one of those games that really just needs to be experienced and not just heard about, because man, the dialogue in that game is top notch. The like wittiness and sarcasm and just general, like, you're a mute protagonist. There is only one other person talking in the game, but somehow it feels like you have this whole big rivalry going on, even though your character is never speaking. I'm like, that's good character writing, with the fact that you can build so much with so little. And then I saw Portal 2, and I was like, wow, this one's even better than the first one. How is that possible? So now I'm kind of like, I can get both of them for $15. I think we need to play that, because it's supposed to be able to beat Portal in 3 hours. I'm sure we could probably boost that to 4, because we're really great at puzzle games. But, I think we can beat that in a stream. I think it'd be cool to be challenged to see, like, can we beat it in one stream? Or will we just die constantly on the same puzzle over and over again? But
I'd probably die over and over again because I'm just bad.
well, that's the whole thing. Like, I would want to be able to play to go and experience it instead of just watching it. And also because of the fact that, like, I don't know how any of the puzzles are resolved. I mean, I watched the playthrough of it and I don't really remember, because who remembers that sort of stuff? So
Honestly.
I want to do that, but I'm like, even just after watching, I'm like, okay, I understand why people like this. I understand why this, because originally it was like, oh, this is one of those prolific video game antagonists of, like, you always heard about. And I'm like, I don't get it, because I don't like sci-fi things. I don't like the omnipresent AI that goes and kills you, because they're all the same. They're also bland and very sterile and very, I'm superior to humans and that's it, and I'm just gonna... No, this one had personality. Mm-hmm. She has so much sass, and I think it's also because it's a female AI. But I'm like, the passive aggressiveness, the sarcasm, the just constantly poking at you the entire time, and you can't do anything about it because you don't even know who this disembodied voice is for most of the game. And it's like, yeah, I can kind of understand why this became such a prolific villain. Because I'm just like, wow, it's like one of those things that you're just like, man, if you can build up a character with voice alone once per level of 18 levels, then you're doing something right with your writing. Think about how many villains you know of today that are just not any good in 18 episodes of a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
I think the issue is that villains aren't fun anymore. Like, they either need to be like the evil kind, they need to be kind with the backstory that you're going to learn about, or they can be the kind where they're just having fun doing what they're doing and they don't care. And that's funny sometimes.
Want to see our tripod?
Yep. It's cereal boxes tied to plastic.
Box. Here, hold this microphone, please. Continue talking.
So it's we have high-tech equipment here, clearly. It's definitely not our trash.
Tell us more about your portal. Tell us more about Portal.
No, let's put it this way. I've seen so many bad villains recently, especially in things like Ruby, that I'm disappointed with the villains a lot of the time. Not all of them, but some of them were. And just seeing a game that came out 10 years ago that has such a well-written villain that literally you do not see till the end of the game for about 3 minutes becomes so immediately just sticks in your brain. You can kind of just hear it in your head whenever you see just a quote or a meme. You're doing something right. And it made me just think about, like, man, what is it that actually does make a good antagonist? And it's like, the size of a hero has always been...
You can keep talking to it. I'm just
like essentially the skill of the hero is only measured by the skill of their villain. And then they went and, like, did it again in Portal 2 somehow, and they made it just as good. I'm like, how did you do that? You made it just, wow. It just was very impressive to me, and I'm like, okay, I've seen this game, but now I want to... Yeah, we'll worry about that later. But now I want to play it. I want to experience this. And also, I'm a very dry, witty, humor sort of person, so I love writing dialogue when I do a lot of creative writing, but I love writing dialogue because I just love constant wordplay back and forth, so that was just, like, my kind of game. And of course, I'm, like, just, like, 10 years too late to this phenomenon that's happening, because this game is old at this point. But it still holds up. The teasers still look amazing, the graphics, honestly, are still good, and the world building is really nice. So I'm like, I feel like I wanted to play that. I'm not sure if anyone's interested in watching that, since, again, it's an old game. Jacksepticeye just played it, like, a month ago or so, you know, it'd be a thing. But I kind of just want to take a whack at it and see how we can do about it. I also got a couple other things in here you can see. I bought Immortals Phoenix Rising recently because I love Greek mythology, so I found it for relatively cheap. And I want to take a stab at it. And I've also never played Breath of the Wild, which I know is also another sacrilege nerd thing, but people say that this is like it, so maybe if I like this, I'll go play that game finally. But I'm excited to play that one game at some point. I got another one, but it's not on here. Well, it's Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Oh no, I was talking about I want to play Phoenix Rising at some point.
Oh yeah, we're definitely playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions next, most likely on stream. Because it's fun.
Or we might play Persona 4, we're not sure yet.
We'll be playing a long-running JRPG next. Because it would be nice to just, like, sink your teeth into something, you know?
We can't even sink our teeth into a game we've beaten 4 times.
Persona?
I'm talking about Warriors, but yeah.
We've beat Persona 5 2 times, and we're on our third playthrough of Persona 5R. Not our third playthrough of Persona 5R, but like our third playthrough of Persona 5.
If you
Now's
know
the R edition.
Persona 5, you know the majority of Persona 5R, but the ways that game has surprised us, especially the Showtime attacks, is just so
the
amazing.
Showtime attacks?
It's all else.
So
the $60
funny.
is worth the Showtime attacks.
I love Yusuke. His Showtime attack. The thing is, they're funny in Japanese. Because right now we have the Japanese voices on because we love this.
That's how we like it.
I used to play the first time through in Japanese to see the original intent for the lines from the voice actors. It's a personal preference of mine. She doesn't carry the way. But when we listen to Yusuke and Ryuji's Showtime attack in English, it's so...
It was just like...
Like, I love their voice actors. You know, I think their English voice actors do a really good job. Especially Yusuke and Ryuji's coming through with...
Because it's freaking Matt Mercer.
Yeah, well, even Ryuji's, too. They
His
come
is also
through
very good.
with the original intent of the lines,
sounds
and
like
I
fun.
appreciate that so much. They sound very much like their Japanese counterparts.
I think it's largely because the amount of syllables are different between Japanese and English, so it feels like everything's rushed. And so it makes things a little bit more cringy.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, he's like, a dash of red. I'm like, I prefer to when I didn't know what you were saying.
But that is you say. But that's the whole thing, is that the Showtime attacks, which are two characters pairing up to do essentially a cinematic attack to defeat an enemy.
Whenever you're ready
If
to
all,
keep your head
if
straight.
all else, you're gonna give me chills. If all else fails, then like spend the $60 just to see the Showtime attacks. The Showtime attacks are beautiful, in just not at all what you're expecting.
Expecting.
That's how freaked out I am. But I'm like, Anne's and Morgana's was the first one we got, and we're just like, we don't know what to expect, and then it just happened. And we're just like,
that felt very much like a 90s anime trope. It was so funny. They're all based off of something, and it's like hearing Makoto's and Ryuji's in English, I'm not gonna lie, it made it just seem like 90% lamer.
Theirs was probably one of the better ones, though, honestly.
Theirs in Japanese, you're like, this is so intense and cool. And then when you hear it in English, you're like, it's okay.
But the other ones were in the other ones in English were worse.
Fair enough.
The other ones in English, you're just like, yeah, we're just gonna put that back in the box.
Yeah, you can understand most of Anne and Morgana. Is you can understand most of that in Japanese because it's like simple stuff. Ooh, sorry, I have my speaker still on.
That way we don't have our kickback.
Yeah, make sure sometimes. In the past, we had double audio because it was coming through. I want the blue one.
So take the blue one.
I was like,
I handed you the blue one and then you gave it back.
I don't know. Because the right one, that's too close.
Yeah, so sorry it's been a long time. Since we last left off, we just
it's been an entire month. We planned to take 1 week off for Christmas, and then it just spiraled from there.
The last 4 days in a row,
we
we literally ended the day saying, we're gonna stream tonight, and then we didn't. We played Persona 5R instead.
We played Persona 5R, and we've watched...
To be fair, that's a great game.
We've been watching House as well. Our mom was really into House, the show about the doctor who's a jerk. And now the rest of us are addicted to it too.
Yeah, Persona 5 you can watch Dr. Mouse.
Yeah, Dr. Mouse, which is so funny. Mouse, MD. I like watching House because I don't have any emotional commitment to a show, which is nice for once. Because they're always like, get emotionally invested in your characters and then like kill them. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't. I don't have enough feelings for this. I like House because you can just have a surface level, like, okay, I like that guy. And then when they die, you're like, oh well.
I'm noticing this right now, but I'm like, they're literally on other sides of the map. How far apart did these siblings go in order to find the Fates people?
Yeah, boy.
They're literally on opposite sides of the map.
So, do we have to do, what are we doing?
So, we already went back and got both of the Fates families.
Oh,
now,
yeah,
Rowan and Liana are going with each family. They have everyone but the eldest sibling. And meeting up in the middle, not realizing these two families hate each other. Like, they literally just went, like, Rowan went and befriended the Hoshido units, Liana went and befriended the Noryas. They didn't hear they hated the other side, so they're going to all come to the same camp and be like,
hey, everybody! And then Takumi and Leo will realize their unfound love for each other that they find in Revelations. No one has more chemistry in their supports, whether friendship or more, than those two boys in any Fire Emblem game. I don't care who says anything.
Okay.
Perfect, let's go.
I told you, like, one of my favorite things was they work together, and I like Camilla and Hinoka together.
I don't know why their first support, they're like, we are super similar, but we can't be friends because we're boys.
I was like, man, you
And
too.
that's lame. Our egos are too large. And then
Well, that's why-
in the next one, they're like, you're really cool, but I'm gonna be angry at you like this. But you're cool, but I hate you. And then they're one after that, they're like, best friends. Best friend? Best friend? Oh, best friend! And then they don't have an S support, but if they did, it'd be them getting married, obviously, because they're best friends.
Well,
So that's how that goes.
That's how, ironically, the thing I actually liked about Camilla and Hinoka's support was the fact that they didn't go at each other. It's like, literally, the moment...
Straight up.
The moment they weren't enemies, they're like, so, what can we learn from each other?
Yeah, that was my favorite thing. I was like, oh.
Because I thought they were going to argue, and that would have been annoying.
So I was like, I have to do 8 different versions of the I hate you, you don't need to hate me, and then become friends. No, they started off the bat.
It actually
was
makes
so
sense,
nice.
because the only reason they hate each other is because they're fighting over Corrin, essentially. The moment someone's not a threat to Corrin, Camilla's very nice.
Yeah, go ahead and start
It's
the thing.
just-
I actually have to pee.
You just left!
Well, now I just have to pee.
You have until this starts, and I'm starting without you.
Stop right there. What are Norian scum like you doing here?
Watch your language, dear. And it seems to me you're the ones who don't belong.
Please calm down, both of you. I don't think now's the time to argue.
She's right. We aren't even in Hoshida or Nor right now. Even so, do you really expect us to get along with Corrin's kidnappers?
Exactly. We know Corrin has been taken by Norian troops. Release her at once.
What's this madness? We know Hoshidan troops kidnapped my poor Corrin.
I'm not surprised at all that you'd blame us for your own underhanded acts.
What did you just say?
Hang on. Something isn't right here. Have any of you actually seen Corrin? We haven't seen her, no.
Yeah, I haven't seen her either.
I haven't seen her, and I can say for sure she wasn't among the forces of Nor.
So Corrin isn't actually with Hoshido or with Nor.
I don't think anybody is lying.
peed with vigor.
If that really is the case, there's an obvious third option. Someone else, not a Norian or a Hoshido, must have taken her.
If so, maybe they were seeking to pit Hoshido and Nor against each other. Oh no. Then we have to stop those two armies before it's too late.
But yeah, the other thing is that both sides are looking for Corrin, and they're kind of like, oh cool, I guess it'll be great when we find her, and take her from the other side until the two groups meet up, like, oh, you're the other side. Okay.
Love that.
And yeah, essentially that's the thing that they realize is like, oh, oops. And they're like, well, we better find her before everyone kills each other, because that would suck. This map is harder at lower levels because you have to take the bases one at a time. Otherwise, because you have to keep Xander and Ryoma from killing
Oh,
each
this
other.
level sucks. I didn't know you were in this level.
I told you that this level wasn't great.
Man.
But, so you have to essentially beat the maps and steal all the forts before Xander and Ryoma kill each other. And if you take too many, for instance, of Xander's forts, then Ryoma will die faster. But if you take too many of Ryoma's forts, then Xander will die faster. So you literally have to take them pretty much one at a time, splitting up, which is really hard on one player, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
2-player doesn't make it much better, but it makes it somewhat better, I guess. The good news is the AI in this game is smarter than general games, so they will go and do things for you, but the thing is, it's just like, you just gotta split up and never split the party. Just never split the party. There's a lot of flyers on this map, so, I
would
recommend
love to be talking.
I recommend keeping Takumi. But,
Well, I would recommend keeping him anyways because I like him.
so we got Paladins, lots of Cavaliers, Fort Captain, Wyvern Rider, Battlemaster, Steel.
I'll take the left, I guess. If that's where more of the
Well,
the
I
right
think-
more. Where are more winged units?
both sides.
Oh, I was like, just go select Takumi and it'll tell you.
Like, literally, both sides.
More on the right, so I'll take the right side. So switch me with Sakura. There's more on the right.
All right.
All right.
Wait, no, I forgot that I beat Leona, so actually that would be your space would have been
Right.
Takumi. I forgot I can't pull her out right now because we're in story mode.
Ew.
It's fine, she's actually entirely fine in unit, but the thing is, like, I pull someone else, they'll give me better mobility. So, who else do you want?
Who do we have? Just Hoshido right now?
Hoshido, Nor, and Awakening, with the exception of the 2 eldest.
Girl, then why is Frederick on the field? Get
Because
real in here.
Because for some reason, they always put him on the field.
Leo's my boy!
Wise choice.
So you want him as your secondary?
Understood.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Because we're gonna have to do a lot of running back and forth. Not not necessarily for healing, but just for the fact that we're just gonna have to run around.
Yeah.
Type of things we got a lot. Sword, Iron Axe. The issue is we don't got a lot of mobility units at this point in the game.
Well, you can right now your second is Sakura, so I don't know if you want to take her, or I would recommend taking maybe Elise so we can have a healer.
She can heal. I just have to give her a heal staff.
Give her a heal staff, dude.
What should we do?
Please do. Oh, I hate always being a healer. Do you not have another one?
No, just...
I didn't know if you had any like Festals.
No, not yet. Where are you on the...
Festal. No, take you out. Never put you in, actually. You suck.
So
we don't really have a ton.
Who else do you want to bring in? As a...
Because we're not doing DLC characters,
Yeah,
correct?
not for this.
Dang.
It feels kind of unfair.
Yeah, well.
But, so we're doing people, and they're all level 1 anyway.
Fair enough.
That's why you didn't date Niles.
Yeah, I do love Niles, though.
But, we're looking for people that are
Such a
secondary that are going to be just running around the field that aren't the people we're using. Who else do you want?
Camilla, are there any archers?
I know there's going to be people there at some point, but I'm like, if we're taking her, I'm just going to use her because her most effective thing is a very particular attack, so it's like, I never get the point of putting her in the field but not using her.
Who else do we have?
Right now, Lucia, Crom, and Rowan are in the
we
field.
have to switch Rowan out.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
sucks.
So, we have Hinoka, Alyssa, Elise, Frederick, Cordelia, and Camilla.
I would say either, like, one of the healer girls. So I say either Hinoka or Elise, yeah. So then we have a mobile healer. Are you taking Sakura as your second?
I don't know who I'm taking right now, I'm just looking around.
You can take her, I was just wondering.
I
Because
don't
she's not a mobile unit.
She's not. I'm just like, where are we
Then
putting her?
second Hinoka, so we can get some items from Hinoka. Actually, that's on our other file. I would still second.
It'll just changes which side I take.
I think I'm gonna take
There's more swords on one side than there is the other.
I'm taking probably the right because there's more mounted units.
So this side? The red side?
Yes. Why?
Okay.
Yes,
Are they weak to magic
not possible.
too?
No, I'm just saying that, I need to know what I'm taking on my side.
I'm most likely taking the right side because it's got more flying units, and I am an archer. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
It's done.
I have nothing with them. I'm just like, I don't like Hinoka's voice actor, but I like her model more than Cordelia. And honestly, all the Pegasus Knights are very similar.
Which is such a shame that this game kind of soured my view of Hinoka, because when I went back I was like, oh, her original voice is so good.
It
And
really
I
is,
forgot how much I really liked Hinoka as a unit, because then when I went back to play Revelations, I was like, oh, Hinoka. And I was like, wait, but she's like a
Hinoka
way
is
better
great.
unit than Tsubaki in
I
terms
love
of
Hinoka.
just
She's awesome.
in terms of just directly comparing stats to stats
How's this?
for Falcon Knights.
Her voice is like Rainbow Dash. It's on an edge where it's like, it works perfectly, but you go slightly too high or too low and it sounds wrong.
Yeah. Go ahead and start the battle.
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's die.
I wonder if I accidentally punched the TV screen or something and that's why it looks weird. That would be me.
Yeah, it would
I
be
would
you.
do that. That would be something I
I
would
don't
do.
know why you would punch the TV screen.
No, I might have hit it by accident when I was like messing around with everything.
Don't punch the TV screen, though.
That's in your opinion. I kind of like it. Yeah.
Just, they're both so epic.
I gotta be real though. Xander's sword is so
Crown Prince
cool.
of Nor, give us Corin, or we will rain carnage upon you.
Do you take me for a fool? Corin's abductors clearly hailed from Hoshido.
Lying mongrel.
What was that? The
Whose bow
time
was
for
that?
talk is over.
And the other game was Possessed Talking, wasn't it?
It's a third party.
The day Hoshido meets its end.
Is this Darius' party? No, wait, he's in our party.
They want a battle. Let's give them one.
There's a third party that's literally trying to pin these two forces against each other.
Who's that? The yellow people?
You'll see in the next level. But that's the whole thing, is that like essentially exactly what they said. It's like, they're trying to pit each other against each other. So yeah, Ryoma didn't intend to start the fight.
Oh my god, I hit once and I'm gonna die already. Being first class sucks.
But yeah, so Ryoma didn't want to start a fight, but someone made it look from his side. So from Xander's perspective, that's why I like that it's not that them are doing it just because they're mean. I'm like, no, both of them have entirely reason to suspect the other. And someone is taking advantage of that.
Okay, I'm going to the right. I'm going. Onward.
Okay, stop it.
Dragon Bait activated. Water. Just
Which way? You're going that way?
yes, I'm on my way.
Don't let this create confusion in the front lines.
No, get back in my. I don't remember. I always forget which button's which
So,
button.
yeah.
After playing on the PlayStation, like I just get confused. Cause I don't know why all the controllers have to have different button.
Okay, I
mapping.
can't take this until you take yours, though.
I'm
so.
on my way. So I do have to. Because Crom is being my best friend.
Yeah, I do like the fact the AI are not useless in the game. Like, they
God
actually
bless
will go
that,
and...
too.
They actually will
Well, I
go
think
and,
it's because this
like,
game is meant to be played on first player. Like, you're meant to be played as a single player. I also love that I can only get a 3 combo, I'm pretty sure right now.
Yeah, well, magic user items are very hard to find at this stage of the game. So, all our magic use... Robin can't use anything above an E-tome right now. So, and he's the first one we got.
That's rough.
So, be glad you came with a custom tome.
I use Liam's tome. Liam.
Liam.
Whoa! Liam! I use...
Liam Neeson.
It's because I was thinking of Leo and Tome in the same time, and I was like, Liam.
We're gonna start hating this guy.
Okay, well, I'm done.
Well, the thing is that you're gonna be behind again because I'll have 2 forts.
Okay, well, okay, work slow.
Mission complete. We've diminished both forces. Stay strong.
Sweet bejeebus. What is going on here?
Let's go.
I can't activate the dragon. Oh, I have to activate the dragon in the fort?
Yes, the one that you just conquered.
Ah, this level is so annoying!
And the next one's worse.
What happens in the next? Oh, is that the one where they
Yeah.
chase us? That's nightmare inducing.
That one sucks. The first time you play it and you don't know what's happening, it is the worst thing ever.
Oh, it's like my controller keeps like being weird.
Mission started.
It's okay.
We have to
No
take the
excuse.
2 main bases to get through to Ryoma and Cipher.
I can fly. Let me fly. I can fly.
We're good to go.
Okay. Good thing I just had to wait there for 90 years for it to register that I needed to run across.
It's okay, I'm killing random people.
Go, dude. Sometimes when I'm trying to run, my controller's being weird. Because your Joy-Cons are super old.
I got the first edition Switch.
Yeah, you have like the oldest Switch available. My Switch is like medium, and Olivia's Switch is brand new. Oh my lord. Why is this?
Mission started.
I hate being low leveled!
Yeah, let's see what we decide to do.
Yes, for the sake of the
Contact?
story, yeah.
Go too well.
Xander's in trouble. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I'm being attacked.
Sorry, I'm gonna send someone up there to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, you definitely. There's 2 big guys up there, so that's probably why. Darius is fine.
Sure thing.
Oh, I want you to heal him.
Sure thing. There you go.
Sure
Okay,
thing.
and
Ready
do you
for
guys deal with these guys?
Understood.
Robin's there too, yeah.
What can I do?
I could never play this game on single player. It's so much to handle. And it's all happening in real time. I think that's the thing that would
Oh yeah, that's
stress me out the most.
I did single player for this map, and I died many times because you just have to organize your forces the entire time.
Oh, you have to like organize it like every 3 seconds. Stop guarding. I gotta kill this Sky Knight. Which means I have to be talking to me. Okay, give me 0 seconds.
Okay, I'm stuck at a gatekeeper.
Apparently I accidentally killed the Sky Knight while trying to kill this guy. So that's cool. Please get dead so I can just leave this fort. I'm gonna be real. I'm super bad at this game. I realized I'm really bad at fighting games when I was playing My Heroes 1.
Oh, that's
My
like,
Hero
that's a proper
1's
one.
Justice.
Okay,
It's
keep
like
an
a
eye.
really-
We're gonna have to get that
Oh,
archer.
I'm having such a hard time. This controller is not being
So
Gucci
look for
with me.
where he's gonna show up on the map, because we need to find him.
I have to kill this gatekeeper first.
Well, it's gonna highlight it in a minute. That's all.
Something's not right here.
Hoshiden, you waiting in ambush? Yeah, because you're a Hoshiden. Oh, it's right across the thing. I can't get in yet because I'm on the wrong side of the gate. It's on your side of the gates.
Oh, don't worry. Apparently, I'm already hitting him.
Oh.
I was just killing a random archer.
That's efficient.
He was like, I'm gonna kill this guy. And I'm like, oh, hey, look, that's the dude. Nice.
Would you look at there?
Look at that.
Yeah. No, I definitely realized when playing a game with like an 8-button combo system. Girl, I'm so bad at fighting games. Well, we already kind of knew that because I'm looking at me right now. Can't kill this freaking gatekeeper with a magic user, which should
And honestly,
be
we're
effective.
doing this like the least efficient way we could, but we use this as like a stress relieving game. So
is there an efficient way to do this?
Oh yeah, like there's strategies and like getting your combos and skills.
No,
we're just like hit the buttons many times.
No. But I did realize that I am super, just very awful at fighting. I got a little bit better.
I found the chest when we eventually get the keys.
That's cool. I'm killing the sport captains, but I think that's okay. I think we have almost equal, right? Yeah, I need to take a 3-1.
Totally not me. And that's what you're thinking.
Bro, not me. Am I even damaging this guy? Barely. Barely.
It's okay, I'm killing random dudes.
Norian forces are advancing. I'm doing my best. How are the Norian forces advancing? There's more Hoshido forts.
No, you only have 2.
Yeah, I think there's more of us, so shouldn't we be? Oh, you're weakened because you have less force. I am not good at math or cohesive thoughts.
That's the other thing that's funny about this is the Norian force is like, yeah, we're gonna fight you. I'm like, literally, the majority of your royalty is fighting you right now. What is going on? It's like, hey, is that the princess? Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh, they sent in enemy reinforcements. I'm gonna need you to run, my little guy. You can't just stop because the Joy-Con says so. That's not how we play. Leo!
I draw strength from my royal blood.
Yeah, okay, you do. Like,
Yeah,
how?
I'm
why
on it. I'll get that dude. Just
okay,
get another fort.
Running up. Oh, that fort needs healing.
Yeah, I'm going for the messenger.
But we're leveling up! We're too strong!
Okay, Miss Stop because
we're too strong!
It's nice also that you can put somebody on the field and they'll level up on their own.
Really? Money on the field?
No, someone on the field.
Oh, I thought you said money on the
Where's
field.
the cavalry? You should know. You're... Okay, stop it.
I'm running into a wall. Cute.
There he is. I could not see him because sometimes
I leveled up again!
Sometimes when you're flying, you cannot see the people on the ground. And it's like...
Oh, both your bases are dying. My bases are doing fine.
Well, I'm trying to get the reinforcements, dude. So I can direct someone in that direction.
Yeah, I would direct Elise to heal. Oh.
Oh yeah, because these guys are coming at me because the battlefield's unbalanced.
No, it's not. We both have 3.
Now we do. They came before that.
We're perfectly balanced.
Understood.
Man.
What?
This level sucks.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Right.
Yes. Did you send Elise to heal? Yeah.
It should be fine as long as they get rid of those people.
I would just send her up in the
'Cause I can
general
get-
region. Then you heal the other one.
Well, I have to get rid of the dude who's trying to call for reinforcements, so I can't jump over. Otherwise, I just go over there and take care of the dudes.
I'm like stuck in this. I got nothing for you, Chief.
Mission complete.
Yeah, I get it. You're in peril. Give me 10 seconds.
If you could just not do that, I would super appreciate it. Oh my god. Come here. I don't have a healer though, so. Ooh. That's unfortunate.
Leave it to me.
Why are there so many freaking armored units? And when you use magic against them, it's like you're not even really a magic unit. Steel Knight. Are you kidding me? Ding 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 ding
I
ding
won't
ding.
rest on my laurels. There's always more to learn.
You don't have to rest on Laurel. You can rest on a cushion.
Maybe Laurel deserved it.
Some respect if you want my help.
Who's that from?
Yeah.
Arrow?
Hmm?
Laurel?
Well, yes, from
Arrow.
Arrow. What a bad show.
Well, it started out with such promise, and then it just wasn't.
As soon as he decided he wasn't going to kill anyone, I was like, okay, this is lame now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go heal the other place, and then I can go down and
You can
grab
only have
that
a
fort.
cool gritty show if you're willing to kill people in it. That's the only option.
Why are you never here? Thank you. You're healed.
I don't know. I'm going. Xander's in serious
I
trouble.
know! I'm working on it!
Ah!
I'll never give up.
Should
This
I
is the
let my
worst part.
fort fall? I'll let my fort fall.
No,
Will it
it's
help?
not going to help anything. We have to get these as quickly as possible. That's the only way they'll stop fighting is if we get all the forts.
Oh, so I have to go down and get my other fort?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I need to see some. Can you please run? It's like when it goes to the side, my Joy-Con doesn't work at all.
Ryoma and Xander will kill each other.
Yeah, we know. Shut up.
Rowan. Your head looks like a pineapple, you dweeb. Can you please run? I need to get after this level. I need to get a different Joy-Con because this one is not working, my dude. This one is past its prime in terms of gaming. Oh, I'm going to the boss. Go, please. Oh my gosh.
You're gonna have to get past the gatekeeper before the base will open.
It's fine. The problem is I can't get him to walk up to the base. Never again.
Which one's the blue one? Oh, yeah, because that's the one that drifts sometimes.
Yeah. Well, both of yours drift pretty bad.
Not really. The red one's not as bad. Because, you know, you're not really using the joystick as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I'm gonna fight for Xander even though you're the prince. I'm just like, I think your things are not quite aligned.
Okay, I don't really have a charge for parents, so I haven't got nothing for you.
Definitely.
Who are the yellow people?
I can come and help you if you want.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like, get over there.
I'm just, as general units, I'm not very strong as it is. Because I'm too physical.
I know.
Yo,
I'm going.
I'm doing my freaking best, my guy.
I am
Maybe
trying.
it's awakening gauge. Yeah, baby. Eat this. Eat my shorts. I'm not wearing them. Eat my horse pants. My royal horsey pants.
Excellent.
Did I kill him? No, I did not.
You did not.
Alright, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Emma.
I'm literally coming across the map.
There we go. Okay, I'm doing it. The critical. Yeah, contemptible fool. So edgy. He has to do it behind his back. Did I kill him yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, the frick.
He's still not dead. Wow, this guy, he's a trooper.
And I couldn't turn around because my Joy-Con doesn't work.
You caught him though. This guy's a trooper.
While you do the post-scene talking, I'll go grab another one. This is just
See, there's
oh my god, look at their health bars. They're like at negative 1,000. Look. You going places, Leo? Where you going, bud?
You just can't flick it too hard to the side.
BRB.
Again. Once again, Melee is leaving the room. The third time in an hour. And also, yeah, the fact that the two brothers just mysteriously disappeared and everyone's like, huh. Wonder where they went. They were both on a very visible bridge. And one of them was on a horse. Where could they have gone? Indeed. Yeah, whatever.
Strongest? I knew it.
Steel weapons, even though I don't know if we have anyone that can use those yet. Yes, sports. More sports. Okay, well, while we're waiting for Malin to come back for that, I'm going to upgrade everyone's weapons and whatnot.
Thanks for coming. I await your return.
Please have a look around.
All the
Welcome.
all the DLC characters just win and get in on it.
See you later.
I'm sorry, I don't do this unless I can actually have a voice I can stand listening to. Okay, let's see if any of the mages are ready to upgrade.
Will this suffice?
Okay.
Sweet success.
Like, we have so few magic things.
I
It's
brought
just
down an entirely second switch, just in case it doesn't work. There we go.
I was just upgrading things while we were waiting.
You have to go to the thing and then do the thing whenever.
They should already be connected. Those
It is,
three-
but like I
those-
have to log out this one and log this one in.
Make my life difficult, you know that?
Don't worry, Mom said she's the R1 viewer.
Pretty sick. Well, that's encouraging.
Hey, Mom. She's watching us on mute.
Well, yeah, because we're most entertaining that way. You gotta click the thing in.
Alright. Wink, wink. You just have to go to change group order. You go first. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. Here we go.
So if you suck now, it's still your fault.
Yeah. Right now we're essentially just playing regular Switch. We're not even really playing on stream.
You just have so few things. It's kind of sad.
Please get off
Will
me
this
more.
suffice?
We just don't have a lot of bows right now. Like, seriously, we can't even get Sakura to have more than one attack. Like, there's just not a lot of bows.
Will
That
this
hurts me.
suffice? Will this suffice?
Fury Crest.
Sweet success.
Sweet success.
Make your choice.
You're my sweet success.
Will this suffice? Sweet success.
We always have a lot of axe things, though.
Who is the person saying this right now?
Leo?
You're my sweet success, baby boy. So far, I've gotten every Twitch streamer I follow has started streaming tonight. That's funny.
Sure, why not?
Make your choice.
We can upgrade someone's class too if you want.
Talking news.
You're aware he can't even attack 4 times in a row, right?
Yeah, what about it?
So you're literally going to get know the benefits of having a extra class, which is like getting the 5th and the 6th attack string. And, you know, being able to use anything above E weapons.
Level up Leona then.
She's already changed class. She's the first one we did.
Then change Crom or Lucina. When can I change my 2 boys?
Make your choice.
Well, Leo can do his 5th attack. I'm just saying that this is
Level
literally
up.
all that we could have on talking right now, because that's how many bows we have.
Love that. When do we go fight some? We never fight archers.
More later.
There's the
levels,
level
but-
where we have to fight as archers.
Yeah. As you can see, I have like nothing for mages because like he can't even wield D rank things yet.
Love that.
He can
Will
though.
this
That's fine.
suffice? Sweet success.
Waiting for that. She can't wield D things. You can't wield D things. Like no one can wield anything right now. It's
Well,
great.
we'll do this later.
a great time to be
Let's
alive.
go on and just
Sweet
fail.
success.
Who is it? Hi, Dad. What do you say?
to view it live.
Come on in.
Well, you weren't
You're
even
live.
viewing recorded
Right
because we
now-
have one viewer.
Yeah, right now I'm just mom. Oh, well, Mom said it was her. So now we have -1 viewer.
What do you mean there's gotta be more than one, because I'm there.
No, there's just one.
It just says one.
Mom's has us on mute, she says, but I saw her playing her puzzle games. I know she's lying.
No, I'm on. I just turned it on mute when you came upstairs.
Yeah, just, you can always watch it just on mute. So you don't actually have to watch us, but you're giving us a viewer support.
I want to hear you.
That's okay. We don't want to hear us either. And all of our friends who were here before don't watch anymore. So the last time we streamed was a month ago.
Well, you gotta do it more often than.
Yeah,
How would they even know?
just updates by the things. Well, we're getting back into it. That's why we're doing it today.
This is gonna suck.
That's fine.
Getting into the mojo.
What happened to Corin?
But see, we turned on all of the lights. I couldn't figure out what the name of
One
the.
place left where they could be.
Over there.
You say
Isn't
turn
that
on all
Xander?
the action figures.
And Ryoma's with him. Hey,
Because it doesn't look
Ryoma!
like you don't.
Hold on. Something isn't right here.
Right now. Have fun. I'll watch.
Xander,
Okay, bye, Dad.
what's the matter? Say something.
Grumbling.
Watch out!
Why are they attacking us?
We can find out after we stop them.
Why did that look like a Pokemon attack? Slice! Slash!
Well, most of them wield sharp implements, so you know.
Here's a sharp implement.
So we have to make. They both have boosted stats, and they cannot die. You literally cannot break their HP, especially not at this level. So you just have to essentially run until you find the person who's controlling them before they kill you. We didn't know this. We thought we were supposed to beat them the first time.
Homie, we
and
got
we died
butts kicked.
like 3 times before we realized what we were actually supposed to be doing.
So are we dividing and conquering?
No, essentially we have to keep opening the bases so that we have somewhere else to run.
Okay, so we'll go together. I was just gonna go up, but I
We
guess
try to
it's
split.
blocked.
Well, sometimes it does help to split up because then maybe they chase at least one of us, but then sometimes they don't.
Okay, well, give me Leo and I will chase you, I guess.
Yes, understood. Yes.
Well, I don't know how they're going to behave. I don't think we should split up
They're so
necessarily,
beautiful.
but we should also
Wait, go
make...
back to Leo. What color is his eyes? They're brown too, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
They all have this kind of like maroon-ish colored eyes.
Well,
They're not quite as red as Corrin's, but they definitely go from, like, essentially, like, maroon to brown.
Well, Hinoka's are more red.
Yeah, but all of them have
the
that...
red brings out the red in her hair.
Yeah.
Takumi has more golden-ish, and Leo has more on the gray side, in like from their base games.
Yeah, all of them have a variant of red, though.
What's my task?
Because also in their base games, their hair colors are different.
I'm actually gonna stick with you because I probably could use some bike who's fast.
What's my
I'll
task?
see that it's done.
Oh, well, we
didn't even get the chest in the last level.
That's okay. We're not doing this for. Well, we are doing it for 100%. We're doing 100% on our history mode.
Let's go.
Yeah, we know that's not happening anytime soon.
Nope.
We're gonna die.
We'll see that it's done. Look at
We
the
do
camera up there.
Does get my favorite character here.
Corn?
Yep.
Corn?
We finally figured out what happened to Corrin while trying to escape from her two psycho brothers.
All of us is sprinting away.
Essentially, we're opening the fort so that they don't kill us.
Running! Girl, I'm not waiting for you. I will wait for my boyfriend though. Okay, let's go. Boing.
There's Xander.
Says essentially, if they're surrounded by red ore, essentially on this level alone, you'll die. So don't
just
do
keep
it.
running. You good?
Sorry. Sander.
I accidentally pulled him into my critical chain.
Girl, I'm running. Bye, everyone. See you later. I'm going to this base all the way over here. Me and Darius are gonna hang out together. Oh. Awesome.
That's our dudes.
Oh, that means I must have accidentally spawned Corn.
Yeah, you
Aren't
did.
they possessed right now?
They are. You usually think she's coming to help. Nope, she's gonna kill them too.
Look at her sad sword. It's so sad and not sharp.
Because I haven't upgraded it. This is the base form Yato.
Real tea. The base from Yato is an ugly, dumb sword.
They look so epic though. Come on.
Girl, that's a computer saver right there. That is good. Good looking.
Like, hey, look, there's
Great
Corrin.
show,
Never mind.
ladies.
Oh,
Everybody
look,
should subscribe. Thanks, Bats fan.
I like that Corrin just shows up and she's like, yep, I'm gonna wreck everyone here. I'm just like... We're like, yeah. And there's
He's possessed by Yago of all things.
And look at all the new people on the map.
Oh my god.
This was your work. You'll pay dearly for this, you disgrace.
Yeah, he's actually a Norian mage, and he's trying to kill, like... He wants to be on top, so he doesn't care if he kills the royalty, and then, like, at the end of Conquest, they're like, you know, we are fed up with you. We're gonna stab you many times. At least, like, yeah, I'll hit you with my staff.
Yeah, what are you gonna hit me with your staff? Okay.
So she did. She hit him with her staff.
Oh! Ah! Wah!
Oh,
Wah!
yeah. Careful.
I went the wrong way.
Just keep going forward. We're not gonna claim forts for the sake of claiming forts. We're just kind of like...
I don't know, girl. We're just trying to get the doors open on it.
No, but we're running for our lives.
And I will continue hitting you with my horse. Sage appeared.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of the sages.
Girl!
That's the other reason this is
The
an
sage
issue.
is way down there. You got that. That's not for me, Chief.
Yeah, this first level that they do that, it's great.
You do that. I'm gonna get this base. I feel like we might need it.
Are you that surprised at how it felt?
Wow! Why did I just get
There's
whacked up
Corrin,
with
there's
the two?
Xander.
Ooh, girl, I'm gonna need you not to talk.
Actually, that's not as bad as full senses.
Should I kill Yago?
You can't reach him yet. I'm trying to kill the sage.
Oh my
But
god.
we can't reach him yet.
The sage? Can't reach the sage yet?
No, I'm killing him right now, but I'm saying we can't reach Iago yet. He won't show himself until he releases the other three.
Mysterious. Center point. Entirely running the other way. Oh, that door's closed. I'm literally in a hole. Oh, I'm scared. How do I get out? I guess I just have to run through
Hey,
that.
Leo is fighting Corrin. Good job, Leo.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I hit her with my horse.
What are you doing? There's no need to fight us.
This
Take
is actually
my
kind of
horse.
funny
Attack.
because considering that Corrin's always trying to strive for peace and is always feeling bad about fighting their family members, So it's kind of funny. He's like, yeah, she just comes in and starts wrecking everyone.
Honestly, same.
I was like, that's just great. She's attacking both families. It's like the opposite Revelations. Just die already, you're a magic user.
I don't even know where you're. Oh, you're over here. Yeah, I don't know why every single unit in this game you can hit for 19 years and they never die.
But you're a magic user.
Pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow.
This is a bulky sage. Did I level up? No, that's me.
I'm getting stronger.
Okay, one dude down. Look at all the big red dots in this place.
Mission complete.
Where are we off to? Ah, it's Ryoma. Ah. How do we get out?
We did it.
Run.
It's not so scary anymore.
I'm trying to follow you because I keep getting lost.
I like this prop.
The only bad part about flying
Corn and
is
Xander,
you
look out.
can't hit people. It's okay, I was invincible for a second because I was running.
This isn't like you, Xander. Are you under some sort of spell?
Oh, what's wrong, Princeling? Miss
Ah.
me?
We've got to hurry.
How do we get in?
I think we gotta beat one of the forts open.
Jeez, he hit me once and I'm dead.
You are a magic user.
She isn't reacting at all. How can we break this spell she's under?
This is a level though, you really need to know where you're going.
And I never do. That's why I keep dying. I can't even talk during this level because I'm so stressed out that I'm gonna die.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those levels that requires a lot of focus. So are they like right behind you or something?
Yes, he hit me. And then I had 0 HP.
Okay, there he is.
The time has come.
You're so lame. You don't even have heals.
Yeah.
Get a horse or something.
Now at the sight of my power.
As far as dark mages go, he's kind of lame.
Greatest tactician, the dread mage Iago.
Like he's
The
literally
hair's
all
fine,
bark and all
but
no
he's like
bite.
he's short and he's not intimidating.
He's
dude.
all bark and no bite, literally. Like, it was such a pleasure to kill him in both games.
I bet.
in Conquest and in Birthright. More in
Where's
Conquest
Iago?
just because they're like, you know, we're sick of you, dude. We've been holding our tongues up until now, but we're sick of you, dude.
Yeah.
And it was a hard level, but it was so satisfying.
I could never play Conquest. My heart is too fragile.
It's not a matter of your heart being fragile, it's a matter of the strategy is a pain.
But I can't watch Takumi die. One of my loves.
Don't worry, you don't really see it. It just kind of is like, he's there, and then he's evil.
Yeah, I could not do that. Where'd Iago go? That is not Iago.
Cool. Hopefully that means our
Wow.
siblings
Ah.
are not going to
Ah!
keep killing you. You should be fine now. You should be better now, Mallory. There's Corin and here's Xander. They're both fine.
Oh, I'm not running. It's called a tactical retreat, you fool.
See, they're both fallen now.
Fort is ours.
I'm gonna stand in here and heal for a second.
I'm staying nearby in case they start getting attacked and I have to heal them.
That's all clear.
Look at the rest of the map. Look how red the entire map is right now.
Oh, my little homie is dead. Hey, brother.
It's okay, Corin.
No way through.
Cute.
This wall of darkness should dissipate if we find and destroy its caster.
It's Caster.
We have one fort. Look at how red the map is.
Do we have to save that fort or can it fall too?
No.
How did it fall?
Literally,
The forts are still behind and who they fell to. That's funny.
they were killing them with that rampant of a race. No, we just have to keep killing.
I have to go find the... Oh, Ryoma and Co. are...
Nor and Bushido together.
Because you were trying to kill us, baby girl.
Plans.
So, oddly enough, she did bring them together, just in the backwards doorway.
Yeah, no, we were... Oh, that's gonna be fun.
This was expected. Soldiers, go on and
Especially when Xander can look at a magic user and die.
Reinforcements.
It's, to be fair, it's his really only low point.
It's his literal only weakness.
And if he can hit them first, he'll kill them instantly.
Yeah, there's literally nothing
It's only
else.
if he's getting
He's
hit.
not like super fast though, I can say that much.
Well, he's not slow either, though. I mean,
Exactly.
he's built like a Great Knight, but he's a Paladin, so it means that he has more flexibility than a Great Knight does. I'm just getting tired of hitting this one guy.
I'm getting tired of hitting these 6 guys at once.
You mean them hitting you at once?
Mm-hmm. Does the hood help you focus or play better? Yes, because it's warm.
It's called your magic user hood.
Look at that yummy drift on this Joy-Con. You'll have to see it.
I told you it wasn't going to be much better.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Honestly, it's not a huge deal because it's only really annoying for super precision games. While it might be a little annoying here, it's not like you're not hitting anything.
No, it's only annoying when I'm trying to move and it's not moving.
Yeah.
Oh,
we leveled up.
I draw strength from my royal blood.
Yes, you do. You
have your
boy.
your hood of focusing.
I do. Like my bag of holding.
Yes. Our mom has a bag of holding, and
Mom likes the
you're
bag of
like slowly dying. So you might want to check your.
Oh, I do be slowly dying, huh?
Where are you? I can help you.
I'm over here. I'm in this giant. Oh, I just looked for my little exclamation point thing on the map. I leveled up.
Alright, I gotta kill this archer first so I can use Hinoka again.
Okay.
Please die.
I found the health potion.
Cool.
Fine, all good now.
This level just takes a while because you're literally starting from
yeah, I got like the 6. They're like, defeat this person, defeat this. I got like all of them at once. See how it's showing you all the things? I just defeated everyone, but I can't read it.
Stop hitting Corin. My girl.
Girl, eat my butt. Get wrecked, boy. I don't feel much like talking tonight. You know, I gotta get back in that streamer mindset.
No, you're just focusing on not dying right now.
Fair enough, boy.
This is just a rough area. This honestly, this level is most difficult when you are just low leveled and you just have to just keep whacking things. Like once you get to a higher level, it's not so bad. When you know you have longer attack strings, you got better weapons, you're second class. But like this one, not as great because it literally is just a lot of.
Homie, I don't even have a second charge bar yet.
You do have a on Talk to Me.
Yeah, I did, but not on Leo.
It's the one thing I could upgrade on him. Ironically enough. Where are we heading next?
Like an archer. Bing, bong, bing. I'm the better version of you. Look at my cool fur coat, cape, skirt.
I think it's like a shawl wrap thing.
I don't know. I just love everything about him. Especially his beautiful ponytail.
And there's the fort cap.
How to get in this fort?
That's the other thing sometimes is like, yeah, just one gate is open, so you have to figure out which angle you have to attack it at in order for it to work.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm
You're like, oh, this is fun. Good times.
Yeah, I was like, I have no idea.
Running in circles. Yeah, that one's completely closed except for from one direction.
And I'm not in that direction, and I'm lazy.
Well, I can go and see if I can find my way into it. You got that one down there.
Yep.
I think Ryoma and Xander are getting killed, so I'm gonna go help them.
Oh yeah, you should probably get that. I'm doing good down here.
One of you is injured because who's injured?
The fort's at risk.
Oh. Where are you? You got 3 dudes in here. How are you dying?
He's being hit, but he's also in the base because he's healing slowly, but also getting attacked.
But there's 3 dudes in here. I don't even see the base captain.
Just run around with your thing open, and it'll tell you when you get close to the guy who needs healing.
I couldn't even see the enemy. There he is. Xander just killed him. I'm just kind of like, where was the enemy even? I couldn't even see the enemy.
It'd be like that sometimes, bro.
That's what I think sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, where is the thing I'm looking for?
In my butt.
There must be a great many things in your butt then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you'd still be dead though.
Yeah,
so.
aren't you a funny little man?
We're not even going for the mages at all. Yeah, so let's hoping for dying of old age. But I'm like, of all the dark mages, I'm like, yeah, he's not very. He doesn't have. Like, I don't fear him. I always saw him as a joke villain. And I'm like, yeah, matter of time before I kill you. I'll kill you. Some other ones are like, oh, you're sinister. And other ones you're like, well, that's classic dark mage. His is just like, I know you're all bark and no bite. I never once feared you as a unit. It was literally, I'm biding my time before I can kill you. It was never, I fear you.
An absolute unit on the basketball court. This is the move that made LeBron cry. Where am I going? This way.
Are you talking memes again?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I found one of the mages. They're in that one fort you couldn't get into.
Figures. Okay, let me kill this archer down here. I'll be right up.
Can you help?
My elbow hurts.
Leave it to me.
Well, we did do shoulders today.
Probably.
You had to put your weight on your elbow.
Yeah.
I don't like her voice actor, but I got to be more a fan of using Hanoka when we started doing history mode and stuff like that. But I do like her second class appearance. All the second class appearances for the
What's the problem?
Hoshida
Even
Nora
when I played Birthright the first time, I like loved her. I was like, this is a dope character.
You don't have to hear her voice a lot in combat. It's more just in the dialogue boxes. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I actually don't mind it at all. And not to mention that, I'm like, I just love all these second classes because most of the two families are second class when you get them. So it's nice to see them have like a new class of, hey, this is one step beyond. Like, Xander's has to be one of my favorites just because his horse looks so like epic.
So good.
It just has
I love this is essentially
coolest-
like their Radiant Dawn for them. This is their third class game.
Yeah, it's cool. Take my spears of light.
Wait, I'm right here. Wait, let me take him. Let me take him. Get him. Come on, little guy. Come on. Mostly because I just took out the last one with one hit, so I'm just wondering if I can do the same thing again. Attack, attack, attack. Punch, 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 punch.
How? There are 3 people there!
Because they're not on our side, they're allied units, which means they can only do like 3 damage.
I know, I'm going over and I'm getting it back.
I win. I got a new material.
Mission complete.
No, 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 no,
Good to
no.
go.
Give me like 5 seconds.
It's okay, I'm gonna go fight this big red dot guy out here.
Actually, you want to go get the chest? You can do that.
I've been waiting for some drama. Come out and fight, you coward. I'll kill you myself.
How dare you cut off your own line? Oh, you cut off his line? Unforgivable!
Getting stronger.
I'll show you what miserable end awaits those who hurt my dearest.
Dearest Corin.
I mean, I'd be scared of having both of them angry at me.
Fair enough.
Because they probably have the least control over their temper when fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I definitely think Takumi has less control over his temper when fighting than Hanoka does.
Oh yeah.
She's
Oh,
just
yeah.
she's just very aggressive, but not in the way that like she totally loses it. He's the one that totally loses it on that side of the family.
Very much so.
Although it's definitely Camilla on the Norian side of the family, because it's like even her own family is like kind of scared when she just goes on the battlefield. We're like, you just let her do her thing, stay very far away. Like she, like it's kind of like we know she would never hurt us, but at the same time, you know,
We, you know, never know.
you just want to be sure.
Now he has nowhere to run.
Look how good he looks in that portrait. He looks so good when you smile deviously.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, even this game, I'm just kind of like, it looks so cool to see these guys in 3D models. Like, I love it.
Yeah. That's just like, could you imagine doing Paths of Radiance and Radiant Dawn characters?
It'd be-
Well,
like,
it's different.
Everyone
to have,
goes on about
it's
Gen 4
different to
remakes.
have-
I want Telly's remakes.
Yeah, literally. It's like, it's different to have 3D models, but to have 3D models that are fully controllable, that's just a plus.
Because Fire Emblem's always had like the default things that they do, you know?
Mhm.
Like the default begin and start animations and stuff like that.
You are a
Not
disgrace
angry.
to Nor. I will personally see to your death.
Yeah, heal while I'm doing this. Because he's not going down in this hit, so I'm like, yeah, just take the moment to get your bearings.
Theoretically, I should use him because he's got way higher resistance.
Whose collar is inside out.
Hey, that's me!
Yeah, that's you.
My collar's inside out.
And also, only we're allowed to tease him about that. I'm gonna get the base. You want to keep fighting that dude so he doesn't have somewhere to come back to.
Big spell. Eat my shorts!
Where'd he go? Did we push him out of the base?
Yep, I'm pushing him into this new base, actually.
No, I mean the base captain.
Oh, I don't know.
Iago's out there, but I'm like, no, see the poor captain. Oh well, I'll go see if I can help you.
Yeah, I don't got much going for you here, Simon.
It's okay.
So let me do that shit again. Can I charge? Oh, I was doing nothing in the corner.
From our friends and siblings, there will be no mercy for you.
Stop with your lies. Your time has come.
Your butt has come.
Mission complete.
Roasted.
That's all you have to offer? Scary words?
After we literally shoved many pointy things into your body twice.
Cutscene. Talk to me. Come on, say it looks blue.
It's because of the light.
We're fated to meet in battle, but it doesn't have to be today. Let's sheathe our swords in pursuit of a shared goal.
Yes. We must protect our siblings and return to our homelands.
Xander, Ryoma, thank you!
At
With
least.
both of you working together as one, I'm sure that we'll be unstoppable!
Indeed.
Right.
They really are, though. When you have both families, you really don't need anyone else.
Huh? Shiny gem? Well, that was easy.
Well, it's all the people who have the sacred swords.
But that's, I mean, 3 and 1. That was really easy.
Like,
Man, why is
and
this whole
Chrom
thing
had-
about swords?
And Chrom
What
has
about the other
Valchin, and then
what about the
Marth has
other
the other Valchin.
But what about the other sacred weapons? Come on!
I mean, they didn't do anything for Lucy and his Valchin, so I mean, she must feel left out.
Yeah, really.
Like, nice, 3 for 1.
It's a Fire Emblem we get in every single game.
But I'm like, wow, we thought we were gonna have to
Ever.
go. We thought we were gonna have to search one by one. No, we got 3 at once.
Yeah, that was easy.
Like, that wasn't half bad. We just almost died and probably have some trauma for that.
Looks like I'm on top.
But I just find it ironic that, like, yeah, Corn's whole thing is bringing her families together, and ironically, they came together to find her after she almost tried to kill them.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Quite fond of you.
it's just funny.
You can get used to fighting at your...
Good luck out there.
Good luck out there.
Follow me.
Something new has been added.
Go us! Yep. Do you want to do another one? Or are you good for tonight?
Have a look around.
I'm gonna see if I can upgrade anyone's weapons.
What's the... Well, no, don't do weapons right now.
I'm
do it
doing it
later.
while you're thinking about it.
I need to see what's
Which
the
will
next
you
on the map.
choose?
We're going to be going to find Marth.
Are you okay with
How many
this?
more levels do we have until we end?
Several.
Barf.
At least more than 4.
Then I'll probably be done. I'm tired.
Okay, that's cool. Well, you go speak.
And we can stream.
You speaketh, and I'll continue to upgrade.
We can stream on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, we can.
I think we can go upstairs to watch House. Well, we go upstairs, and watch House. Get done talking.
Are you okay with this?
No, I'm just, so we just recap and whatnot. I'm gonna see if I can get anyone's
Oh,
things.
recap. So far, we've gotten
Didn't do
our
nothing for him.
we've got our Fire Emblem,
We got so
which you get
few
in
things.
every game. The Fire Emblem, which is like the ancient whatever sacred.
Well, it's some sort of artifact, usually to power someone up. And it was most original in Path of Radiance, where it's like, yep, it has a dark god in it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The whole
All the rest of them, it's like, it's
how
a powerful thing.
How they handled the goddesses in that game, I think, was the coolest because they were like the most prevalent. But also, it was the very. I feel like that was
Well, I
the
like the
most
idea-
down to earth game out of the series.
They had the whole, like, you know,
Are you okay with this?
gods are flawed
Success.
angle, which was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, not that the other games don't have that, but it's more like, it was.
It's more like they weren't this final boss you had to go fight. They were
Success.
a character in a story, if that makes sense. It wasn't, oh, they're our final boss. We'll only see them when we fight the final boss. You know, it's like a, oh,
Especially in
we've
Rainy
been
Dawn.
building it up and we've been seeing them. And they're-
everyone's making a big deal about it.
yeah, it's like they're integrated into the story in the way that you aren't. It's not like, you know, when you're watching superhero movies sometimes, you see the superhero getting stronger, and then at the end they become their final form, and then you only see that final form while they're fighting. Like in Wonder Woman, for instance.
Yeah.
You see Ares being Mr. Mustache the whole movie, and he only becomes cool armor guy at the end. Well, it's different than that. This one's like you. From the
We also
beginning,
have
you
2
see.
crests, just letting you know, so we can upgrade 2
Oh, I'm ready to upgrade my 2 guys. from the beginning of that game, you see like inklings of this here and there, and you know there's some larger factor.
I'm saying,
and then like
we can't upgrade him until he can at least. He can't even get past his 5th attack right now. So even if we unlocked it so that he can have his 2 extra attacks, he doesn't even have the means to do it because he can't even get his 5th attack yet. So I'm saying that anyone who doesn't have their 5th attack
my
can't
guy
get.
is sad.
Well, I could do it for Leo because he has both his attacks, but I'm like, I don't want to do it for Takumi until he actually could get something out of it.
Are you okay?
Leo!
Although, honestly, the Norian upgrades look the best because he's already promoted class as a Mage Knight, so he's literally just going to get a better Mage Knight outfit.
Here he comes.
Like, seriously, look how epic his horse looks.
His horse looks so good.
Look how cool horns those are.
He's upgrading his crown.
These new clothes aren't on Inside Out, are they?
Who knows?
Because he
Who knows? We'll love him anyway.
is actually the way you meet Leo in Revelations, which I'm assuming. Actually, I think in all of them. Yeah, it's before you choose which path.
Yeah, it is.
I just didn't remember.
Which will you choose?
He comes to greet Corrin because they live in a castle, and he's got his collar on Inside Out. You can actually see the tag in his thing. It's so funny because it shows like he tries to be super serious because he's the second son.
He's the second young.
There's a lot of sons, but
he's the second youngest.
He's the second young and surviving son. So
yeah,
he's always
that
like,
part.
I'm strong. I'm Mr. Strong
I'm
guy.
gonna lead the
so
family,
strong.
and then you're like, oh, you're so cute.
Yeah, and then he's a little baby.
And he's borrowing one of Corrin's headbands, and I'm just like, that's adorable, and I love that so immensely.
He's so cute. His little headband hair.
Well, it's cute. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then Takumi is essentially his exact counterpart.
Well, that's the thing, is that they both have like this serious like superiority complex, but in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
He's very external about it, Leo's very internal about it, but they both essentially feel like they're inferior to their brothers, even though their brothers don't feel that way about them at all.
No.
But it's like, he goes out, he just lashes out to show that, Leo internalizes it, but they're doing the exact same thing.
Which is funny, because both of them have their older brothers, which are sword users, and both of them were like, for some reason, they were supposed to be trained in the sword, and then they weren't, and then they always fell behind because they could never catch up to their other brother.
Mm-hmm.
Leo expresses it outright. Takumi's actually more, which is funny, Takumi's more quiet about it, and Leo's like very vocal about it. Wow, her boobs are big. You don't notice as much with her upgrade. See, because she's got more boob covering on.
Well, I also just like her dragon, looks so cool.
Don't worry, Camilla, I understand what it's like.
Tight fit, but I'll make do.
It's hard for us ladies out there.
Being real, though. Being real. Anyway, so, because I'm like, well, the probably people are going to use the most. Anyway, so, and that's the whole thing about the two families, is that they're completely the same, but they don't realize it because they've been so long hating each other. And, like, that's the thing, it's like, it's the same, even though they look so different, like, that's the thing I always thought was funny about, like, Hanoka and Camilla's things, was that they,
Which will you choose?
they're literally, like, the same. They both are very focused on family, they're both very focused on protecting them, and being essentially strong seconds to the oldest brother. They are trying to keep things together while they're trying to run a war, essentially. And they just have very different ways for it. Like, Hanoka used to be all, like, very pretty and feminine and stuff like that. Not that she isn't pretty now, but she was very much more about appearances until Corrin got kidnapped and then she became a warrior. And Camilla's literally the exact opposite as far as, like, has to be a warrior, otherwise she and her siblings are going to die. But the biggest thing about that was playing the game. So you have to look the part of a princess, you have to know how to speak, you have to be able to... Essentially, she's trying to extend her survival so she can protect everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that, yeah, she's a little bit psychotic on the battlefield. But, you know, they're essentially doing the same thing. They're very protective. But once that element is out of the way, then they're able to be like best friends, and I love that.
Yeah. And we'll get to more of this later.
Yep.
Because it is fun. It is a very good game.
So, to the weirdo who said fates can burn, he can burn.
It's Elliot.
Yeah, we know.
Bounce Bat TV. Who's that? Well,
it's a good game.
Yeah,
not,
we'll be back.
Not the best
Those
of
two
the Fire
levels are
Emblem,
just very draining because you are dying the whole time.
Yeah, you really just gotta pay attention, and you can't just go around and kill things like you normally do.
Yep. So we'll be
back later.
Not tomorrow, but definitely Friday, because we are for real getting back into this, even if nobody watches.
Yeah, we're just trying to put our content out there.
Put our butts on the internet. I want
maybe
my butt on the internet.
Maybe we don't put our actual butts on the internet.
Butt on the internet!
Maybe not just yet on the internet. You got your...
On Thursday, get excited. We're going to be doing the Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat sing-along.
You can do that.
I will be teaching you the choreography.
You can do that.
Yes.
And I will watch, and I'll be your one viewer.
That's
anyway,
that.
So,
If
you
like,
guys, thanks.
Stay. If you hate, stay.
Thanks for everyone who showed up. We appreciate
Thanks, Mom, and also Dad, our two viewers.
Yeah.
Startup House will be right up. We'll be, for real though, we'll be right up. Please start it.
Anyway. Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Dad. Good night.
We do this